Testing 1 2 1 2. Right, ladies and gentlemen, exciting times. I'm so excited for this auction today. My name is Gifting Gwenya. I'm going to be your auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen. I will be handling the 65 cars that are available in your catalogs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't registered, as I've mentioned already, you really do need to go through to our registration area. There, ladies and gentlemen, you will be assisted. And of course, they will make sure that you are now compliant to participate in the auction with us here today. As I've mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be touching on the conditions of sell out word for word, but what I will do is I will touch on the important ones so that you know exactly what is expected of you when you're buying on auction with us here today. If you're joining us for the first time, a warm welcome to the High Street Auctions Fleet Company. We are excited. We're defleeting every single month. Big cars coming, spread the word, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen the quality of our cars, most of them with a service history plan as well. As you walk through, you'll understand the quality of vehicles that we are bringing to the market. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also excited to advise as well that, of course, starting from next month, we will be looking at 2 auctions, and that's also going to be quite exciting to make sure that there are more units available for you as well to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, please note the buyer confirms that they've read the conditions of sale and that, of course, by being allocated a bidder's card, or rather the buyer's number that you have, you are fully acknowledging that you've taken time out to have a look at the conditions of sale that we've prepared for you. Please note as well, ladies and gentlemen, that High Street accepts no responsibility for the condition of the vehicles that we're selling here today. As I've mentioned, we try and give you the best cars possible. We've prepared them, we've washed them, cleaned them, even maybe throw in a driver once in a while in there for you so they can take you home. Ladies and gentlemen, we really do try and get you the best cars, but of course, we do eventually sell footstools. So that is the auction platform. What you see is what you get. We hope that you've taken the time out to walk through the vehicles and you know exactly what you'll be buying yourself into here today. We don't have any prior knowledge to the vehicle, so of course we only supply what is given to us. Where there is a service book and service history, we make sure that we supply you with that. Where there isn't, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately that is just the case. It is not available. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, post the auction, once you've bought your vehicles here today, we will dealer stock the vehicles for you. We do not give you the original Natus to take home, and that is for obvious reasons. We will dealer stock the vehicle for you. You will give us instructions as to where you would like the vehicles to be dealer stocked, and we will handle that dealer stocking process for you as well. Collection of your vehicles can only be done, ladies and gentlemen, the following week after we have given you invoices. Of course, the lovely Janine will send out invoices most likely Monday by close of business, normally at the very latest, so that, of course, you're aware what you need to pay us. And once you've made your payment and you've sent us your proof of payment, which we urge that you do within that 48-hour period, ladies and gentlemen, then of course we are able to allocate that payment and you can start collecting your vehicles. You will be notified when you can come and collect your vehicles, for the pure reason that we don't want everyone coming all at once and then people have to spend the whole day waiting to collect their vehicles. So once you've paid for your car, get in contact with our office. They'll give you a time or a slot when you can come through to collect your vehicles as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that, of course, as I've mentioned, we do not take cash deposits here on site. Once you've paid for your vehicles, all payments are done via EFT. Please note, or you can pay using the machine. But of course, we do not take cash, lest we won't make it out of this building here today. So we hope that, ladies and gentlemen, you fully understand that part as well. All vehicles are sold according to the Natus document. So if the car was registered in 2019 but was only licensed in 2020, we sell the car as a 2019. Please note, as per the registration book, ladies and gentlemen, as per the Natus, that is how the law requires us to do, and that is exactly how we will do it here today. Ladies and gentlemen, those really are the conditions of sale that you need to make sure that you are fully aware with. If there's anything that I've left behind that you feel is pertinent or important, you are more than welcome to raise your hand. One of our auction, our high street auction co-fleet members will come through and assist you and make sure that you are fully aware. Ladies and gentlemen, I take instructions. We're going to get this auction up and running. I know we've got buyers coming in from all over the world. Please notice while we are streaming live, and of course in the future, if you cannot make it to our auction, remember that you can participate via the live platform. All you have to do is log on, press the button. We will make sure that you get your cars and you can come through and collect on the following Monday or Tuesday. I wish you all the best today. Let's get this auction up and running. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as of course is always the norm with any environment, we want to get our buyers excited. We want to get you into the whole rhythm of buying on auction. What better way to start an auction with one of the cheapies for the day? This is a lovely little Polo. If you're looking to start a business, ladies and gentlemen, your Uber special, your taxi, your Bolt, this is the kind of car you want to look at. Look at the mileage on her. Look at the quality of the vehicle in terms of preparation. Nothing to be done on this vehicle. You are literally jumping into the car and you are driving home. She is number one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you her story. The 2017, not 2019, not 2020, 2017. I'm making this very clear so that everybody is aware. It's a 2017 Polo, and of the vehicle's got 66,000 on the clock. That's as good as new. You might as well go to a dealership if you're going to buy cars with those kind of mileages. Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick off the auction. Let's take it away. What do we do now? Somebody's auctioning me now. I see I got a 45,000 rand already coming from the man online now. Even at 45, I got about 50,000 and I got a man on the floor now. Well, I got about 55. What about 55? Where to go? Got about 50,000 and I got about 55. I'm back in again now. Where to go? 57. What about 57,000 rand? Where to come in again? Let's get warm and warm and warm now. 57,000 and I got you back in again. Got about 59 and 9. Well, you got about 61,000 and I got about 33. Where to go? At 65,000 rand, 5, I got you now, but he come in at 67. 67,000 rand is back in the game, but he got about 9. What about you now, sir? But he go 9. At 69,000 rand, I got you now, but he got about 71 now. At 71,000 rand, I'm back in the game, but he got about 3 go now. I got about 71,000 and I'm gonna sell her. At 71,000 and I'm gonna sell her. At 75, I'm back now. At 75,000 rand, will you go? 77,000 rand, even like her. I got about 77,000 rand. What about you now, sir? But he come back in again at 79. I got about 77,000 rand, but it's against you. I sell to the man on the floor now. Even at 79,000 and he's back now. He says I'm also in now. 81,000 and I'm back now. He had about 83 now. Now they're looking at each other now. At 83,000 rand, but he got about 84. What about 85, sir? At 84,000 rand, he looks at the man on the bottom and he says, listen, yeah, I'm gonna take this car home today. He's back in again at 85. What about a 6,000 and I go now? What about 87,000 rand, sir? This is a Polo. This is business on wheels at 87.7. I'm back in again. Well, you got about 88,000 and I go now. Well, you got about 89 and 9. I got 80,000 and 88,000 and I'm gonna sell to the gentleman on the right now. You're out, sir. He's in. 88,000. 89. What about 90? He says, no, I'm not thinking about this anymore after 90. At 89,000 rand, I'm gonna sell against you now. For the first time, Mahama comes up, sir. For the second time, Mahama comes up, sir. At 89,000 rand, are there any other bidders here? Man on the line is back in again. I got about a 90,000 rand. I got man online. I got about a 91,000 and I'm back in again. Man on the floor is back in again. He says, listen, I drove all the way from Limpopo for this car. For 91,000 rand, I got about a 92,000 and I'm back in again with a man online. Well, you got about 3,000 rand, but it's against you 3. I got you. Thank you, sir. What about 94,000 rand, man online? Welcome. At 93,000 rand, bid is against you, man online. Give me 4. 4 I have. 5 will come back in again. 5 I'm on the floor. What about 96,000 rand? I'm there. I got about a 95,000 and I'm selling man on the floor now. Man online, do it again. I know you can, sir. And 95,000 and I sell to the man on the floor. Got about a first time now. I got about a second time now. Man on the line, you're all out. Muhammad is up. And I will sell. 6 is back. What about 97? He says, I've got more. And 97, you took too long there. 97,000 rand, I'm still man on the floor. Man online, you're still all out now. And 97,000 rand, 98 is back. 99, sir. What about man online? Do you come in at 100? I got 99,000 rand, I'm bid on the floor now. And 99,000 rand, I'm bid on the floor now. I got about 99,000 rand, I'm bid on the floor now. 100,000 rand is back in again now. I sell to the man on the line. What about 101,000 rand? It's only money, sir. At 101,000 rand, sir. What about 102? What is 1,000 rand between friends, sir? At 101,000 rand. Remember where we started. Remember where we started. At 56,000 rand, that's where I was. And I told you she's only got 66,000 on the clock. 102,000 rand, give me the 3. Thank you, sir. At 103,000 rand, I'm begging again with the man on the floor now. What about 104,000 rand? Have a look at her now. What do we do here? 103,000 rand, business on wheels. Here she comes up now, the Polo. At 103,000 rand, all through, done. 4 I have. Will you go 5 and 5? I got about 105,000 rand. He's getting tired of me now. He says, Mr. Auctioneer, if you don't put that hammer down, I'm going to come up there now. At 105,000 rand, I got you now, sir. What about 106,000 rand? You're allowed now. At 105,000 rand, first time. Second time. 105,000 rand, hold through. Hold on. And I sell. Hammer is up to the man on the floor for 105,000 rand, hold through, hold on. Sold to the first man on the day, sir, for 105,000 rand. What is your buy number there, sir? Buy number 297. Take her out. Bring in the next one. Well, that was quite exciting to open up the afternoon and the morning, rather. Ladies and gentlemen, there was your Polo. I've got some really nice Isuzus for you. If you're looking for a bakkie, ladies and gentlemen, just note, these are the bakkies that we have for you here today. My friend, give me the hooter there. Come on. Here's the bakkie. You can hear it for yourself. I just want to make sure here, ladies and gentlemen, that, of course, we have the right vehicle. 2019 is the year model, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at it now. The Isuzu D-Max. 84,000 on the clock. 84,000 on the clock. She is available here for sale, and I sell her as a code too. Let's do business on her, ladies and gentlemen. What do we go? You get about 150,000 rand to go. 150 now, but you got about a 49 and 9. Well, you got about a 48, 45, what about 140? What about 30? What about 120,000 rand? I'm looking for a bit. Somebody kick me off. 100,000 and I'm given. I got about 105,000 and I got you now, sir. But you come back in at 110. At 1.5, 105. 10, I'm back in again, sir. But you got about 15,000 rand to go. I got about 110,000 and I sold to the man on the floor now. Well, you got about 15,000 rand. 15, I'm back in again. Gentlemen on the right now. I got you now, sir. What about 120,000 rand? You look familiar. At 120,000 rand, I got you now. You're out now. What about 125 and 5? I got about 120. 25,000 rand is back in again now. How about 130? 130, I'm looking for a bit now for a double cab. Isuzu, 130, 35. You're about 140,000 rand. Come on, you got to make a decision now. At about 140,000 rand, I sell it. At 130,000 rand, I got about a first time now. At 130, I got about a 35. I got about a 40 if you like it. 140, I got you back in again. Well, you got about a 45. What about 150, sir? Come back in again, sir. You got to talk to me. 150. Well, you got about a 155 now. At about 160,000 rand, I'm looking for a bit now. I got about 155, 60. I got you now. What about will you come back in again? What about 165,000 rand? 65, 165, 170. At 170,000 rand, I got the boss here. That's why I bring the boss here. I'm on the market. You're on the market at 170,000 rand. 175, I got a new man in the house now. At 175, good morning, sir. I hope you had a good start to your morning. At 175, 180. What about 182,000 rand if you like it? At 180,000 rand, I got about 182. Well, you got about 4,000 rand if you like it, sir. I got 182,000 rand, I got man in the corner. 182,000 rand, I got about a first time. I got about a 486,000 and I'm back now. You're out, sir. You're out now. If you're lucky, you have to go 190. What about 190,000 rand to go? I got about 188,000 and don't look at the man, look at the auctioneer. I'm the only one who can help you in this situation, sir. I am the Alpha and the Omega right now. At 198, sir, come back, talk to me now, sir. Where do we go? Are you going to take the 90, sir? At 188,000 and 190, man in the back is back. What about 192? I got about 190, sir. You're all out now in the front now, sir. At 190,000 and I got about a first time. I got about a second time. At 192, gentlemen out. You're in at the back. I sell to confirm at 190,000 rand. No other bidders. Your last chance all through and sold to the man in the quarter. 190,000 rand. What's the bar number there, sir? Bar number 549 bars. Bring in another Polo. Bring them all, I sell them all today. That's what John Wick said. Bring them all and I'll sell them all. Here comes another Polo, ladies and gentlemen, 2019 as well. Nice car, decent. She doesn't need much. You saw we sold the last one for 105,000 Rand. Where are my Polo buyers? Here she is. Look at the mileage on her, slightly different. 199,000 on the clock, but the year model is different. That one was a 2017. This one is a 2019. So you're getting better money and better value on the car here if you decide you want to resell her. Do the mathematics. I am the auctioneer. Trust me on this. Where do we go? What about 100,000 Rand? Give me now. Where do we go? Will you give me out about 100,000 when I'm looking for a bit now? We'll get about 90,000 and we'll get about 80,000 and I'll take 70. It's 70,000 and I got you now. I'm coming back again. We'll get about 75 if you like it. It's 70,000 and now what do we do now? Hold about 70,000 and I got about 72,000 and I'm back. We'll get about 74,000 and what about 76,000 and if you like it? I got 74,000 and 76 I go now 78. At 80,000 and I'm back in again now. We'll get about 82,000 and what do you do? At 80,000 and I sell it to go. Get about the first time now. At 80,000 and I got about a second time now. At 80,000 and we're not going to waste time on a puller. At 80,000 and what about 82,000 and what about 81? What about 81? At 80,000 and what about men online? Where are they now, Cully? I got 80,000 and men on the floor. I sell all the while. At 80,000 Rand, I got about 82,000 and I'm back in again. Man online is now back now. 82,000 and he's got me. What about 83,000 and what do you go? I sell a 70 confirmation at 82,000 and I gotta go. It is to the man on the line. No more bidders on the floor. At 82,000 and I got about first time, second time. How many is both rolled on and I sell it to go for 82,000 Rand. Man online, hold through, hold on. So 82,000 Rand bars there, bar number 245. Bring in the next one, take her out. Let's not waste time. Here comes the Ford Ranger. I like the big boys. Bring in that Ford Ranger, my brother. Bring her in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at them. Here they are. They do not get better than this. We bring you nothing but quality, ladies and gentlemen. Ford Ranger single cab. I'll tell you the year model as she comes up here. She's a 2019. She's only got 251,000 on the clock. I'm not looking for a lot for her. A nice Ford Ranger like this will cost you anything between 160 and 180,000 Rand when you're out there in the market. Welcome to High Street Auctions Split Co. Give me 100,000 and we can start doing business, ladies and gentlemen. I'm already offered 50,000 Rand online, but hold on to that thought, sir. Even at 100,000 Rand, where do I start here? Give me a price now, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at the single Ranger. He had 100,000 Rand, got about 100,000 Rand. How about, sir? I've already got that already, sir. I need more, sir. At 100,000 Rand, what do we do here? How about say 90,000 Rand if you like it? At 80,000 Rand, I'm offered already. I got about 80,000 Rand, but you come making about 85. Have a look at the Ranger now, but you got about 85. At 80,000 Rand, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, it's a giveaway. I got about 85. I got you. What about 90,000 Rand? What do you go? At 85,000 Rand, I sell to the man on the right hand. Got about a first time now. What about 87,000 Rand? Never luck. At 85,000 Rand, I sell for a second time now. At 85,000 Rand, there's no other bidders here. How much is going to come up now? Have a look at her, ladies and gentlemen. Single cab, Ford Ranger, in immaculate condition. Look at the mileage on her. Not too bad. For 85,000 Rand, no other takers. No other bidders here. Hope they're all done at 85,000 and subject to confirmation, of course, sir. At 85,700 I got online. I took too long there. That's my fault, sir. I got 87. Took too much, eh? 89,000, too much. You must make me drink before, sir. 89,000 Rand, sir. I'll take the 87 already online. Will you give me 89? Or I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do 88 for you. One extra 1,000 Rand, we can talk about it later. 88,000 Rand, I'm begging again with the man in the running on the floor. What about man online? Will you come begging at 89? I got 88,000 Rand, I'm begging again with my man on the floor. Got about a first time now. 88,000 and second time. No more talking. Hammer is up now. They'll do the talking. 89,000 Rand. Man online is back. Now round it off, sir. Go 90. At 90,000 Rand. What about this, sir? 90,000 Rand. I'm back in again now. But I got about a 91. What about man online? Where are you now? Give me 2,000 Rand if you like. I got about a 90,000 Rand. I sell to the man on the floor here. Oh, this is all too exciting. Kali, what about you here? At 90,000 Rand. The Hammer's going to do the talking now. At 90,000 Rand. Oh, the roll done. No, the bidders here. Last chance of the roll done. At 90,000 Rand. I sell. Man on the floor, subject to confirmation, all the roll done. 90,000 Rand. Take her out. Bring me the next one in. What's your bar number there, sir? Bar number 273. Bars. Bring in the next one. Here comes the ones that you guys have been looking for. I've got a lot of customers looking for these quantums. Whether you're in the tourism industry, whether you're a taxi owner, or whether you're an aspiring taxi owner, boss, this is where you want to start. 14-seater Toyota Quantum 2019. What a car. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. You can have a look at her right now. She is available. Look at the mileage on her as well. 182,000 on the clock. Please confirm this is the 11-seater, not the 14-seater. Huh? 14-seater. Right, just been given further instructions. This is the 14-seater, the one that everybody is crying about, the one everybody wants. The GL version as well, ladies and gentlemen, not just any model. Let's do business here. Where do we go here? Will you give me 300,000 rand to start the bidding now on her? Where do we go now? Kick me off somewhere. What do we do? At about 300,000 rand for the quantum. What do you got about 300? What do you got about 290 now? What do you got about 80 now? How about 250 now? At 250,000 rand, make me an offer now. What do we do here? Here comes a 14-seater quantum for 250,000 rand now. I'm going to let her go first time now. 250,000 rand. What do we do? Make me an offer. Where do we start here? Maybe you want to try your luck here. 250,000 rand. I got already, man, on the line. At 250,000 rand, I got about a 50 now, but you got about a 55. I'm back on the floor now. Man, at the back of the room, I got 55. Got about a 60,000 rand. What do you go? At 260,000 rand, I'm looking for 65 now. 260 now. What about man on the line now? What do you come back in at 265? I got 265 now. What about a 70,000 rand? What do you go? Man on the floor, 70,000 rand. I'm back in again. I got about a 70 man on line now. What about 75 and 5? I got about a 75. I'm back in again with the man on the line now. Well, you got about 80,000 rand. Have a look at it now. She's cheaper the price. This will be the cheapest quantum I've sold. 275, 285 now, man online. You guys are now fighting it out at 285. What about 299? What about 299 now? Now to the other man on the line. At 285,000, I sell it all the while now. I sell it all the while, man online. 290 is back in again. You're allowed now. Well, you got about a 95 and 95. At 290,000, I sell to the man on the line. Buy number 245. I see you, and I know you see me. At 245, 295 now. You're allowed now. Who's going to go about 300,000 rand? Do it again. What do you got about 300,000 rand? This is a Toyota Quantum, guys. This is a Toyota Quantum, a GL 14-seater at 295,000 rand. Go 97 if you like her. Carly, give them the twos now. What about 297 if you like her, sir? I got 295. Got about a selling up first time now. You can go 97 by 245. You can go 97, 97 and a half. What about 99? I got about a 97,000 rand. I sell it now to the man on the line now. What about will you come back in again? I'll do the same for you now. Mr. Buyer number 245. Will you come back in at 299? I got 297, 99 and a half now. Fill it up now. Go 300 now. 245. Do it again. Go 300. What's 1,000 rand between friends? At 299. I got about a seller first time now. Man on the line. Got about a second time now. At 209. 301 I have now. I'm begging again with the man on the line now. At 301. Will you come begging about another 303? What about 303? I got about a 301 now. 301. 303. I'm begging again with the man online. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. To all my 20 registered bidders online, I am so excited that you are with us here today. And of course, one of them chasing this lovely quantum at 305,000 rand, buy number 255. Welcome, sir. And I am at 305 with you. At 305, do I sell? Do I let go? Where do I go? I need direction here. At 305,000 rand, first time. 305, second time. At 307, the other buyer's back in again. Will you go up at 309? At 307, I'm at your mercy, gentlemen. I'm at your mercy here online. What do I do here? At 307,000 rand, I'm bid already. With the man that is on the line, 309, the other gentleman comes back in again. Will you go up at 311? At 309. What about 311? I'll let you guys play it out. 311, I'm back. They want this quantum. She is available, and I will sell her at 311. We're back again, man online. Who's going to go up at 313? Who's going to go up at 313? At 311,000 rand. Do I bring up my hammer again, Kali? At 311,000 rand. Looks like we're done here. 313 he comes. 313 he comes. What about 314? What about 315? Thank you. I got you. Buy number 344. I got you already at 315. I'll take 317 now to advance now. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close. I might have to put this one on the market. You know what happens when the auctioneer says it's on the market? Then that means he's selling and confirming. We're nearly there. At 315, we're just a little bit short. We're just a little bit short. 315 I sell first time, second time, 315, no other bidders here, no other takers here. Last chance out all done. And I sell for 315,000 rand, subject to confirmation to my buyer online. Buyer number 344 buys. Take it out and bring in the next one. There will be no time to waste. We've got some seriously high-level individuals that have joined us this morning, some of them coming all the way from Rosebank. We want to say thank you to our fellow friends, supporters. Here's a nice bucky for you. Have a look at her coming in at lot number 6, ladies and gentlemen. She is available. 2019 is the year model here. 109 is the mileage. 109,000 kilometers is the mileage. She is available. I don't want to waste your time. 150,000 rand. Let's do business. Where do we go? 150,000 rand. You can go 150 now. We got about 150,000 and I got with the man on the line. What do you got about 155? I got man on the floor. What about 160? 60, I got you back in the game. What do you got about 65? I got 170,000 rand. I got you now, man on the floor. Who's going to go about 175? At 170,000 rand, I got about the first time now. Double cab, 175, I'm begging again, man on the floor. What about 180,000 rand? I go in here. 180,000 rand, but you come begging again, I got about 175. What about 177? I got 175, I sell all the while now, man in the center. At 175,000 rand, I got about the first time. 175, I got about the second time. 77, 79, I go in here. What about 181? What about 181? I got about a 79 is against you now. 181,000 is what I'm looking for now. At 179,000 and gentlemen, 181. I'll help you. 181, I'll help you. You still owe me. What about 183? What about 183? I got about 181,000 and I got man on the floor, sir. You're allowed now, so I sell. Subject to confirmation. 181 first time. Second time at 181,000 rand. You're going to lose out, sir. Hopefully, hold on. And I sell subject to confirmation for 181,000 rand. Buy number there, sir. 282 bars. Thank you, sir. Bring in the next one. Nissan MP300. I want to see what it looks like. Here comes the Nissan Hot Body. You got to have a look at her. Look at the front of this car. Look at the condition of this car. These are the construction vehicles. All you tenderpreneurs who are building roads and pavements, this is the one you want to look at. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about lot number 7. Is the stunning 2019 Nissan MP300. What a car, what a car. Let's do business here. Will you give me 150,000 rand? She is complete all the way to the canopy. Make me an offer. Where do we start here? 150,000 rand is what I asked for. Will you get about 100,000 rand? I'm offered already with a man online. Will you get about 105? 5, I got about 110, 10, 15, I go. What about 120,000 rand? Will you come back in again? 120,000 rand is where the bed is at now. Will you get about 125? At 120,000 rand, have a look at it now. What about 25? I don't have a lot of these ones. I don't have a lot of these ones. Mileage is at 197. She is available. 120,000 rand. Men online, where are you? Do you want some of this? At 120,000 rand, I sell it for the first time. Any interest at all for the second time? At 120,000 rand, that's where the auctioneer is at for this lovely MP300. Any other bidders? Any other takers? Any other offers here? Muhammad comes up. 120,000 rand. Oh, through all done. Sold to the man on the floor. 120,000 rand, subject to confirmation there. And the buy number there, sir, is buy number there 524. Buys. Bring me the Polo. Let me have a look at her now. Oh, you would never say this is an auction. You would never say these cars are at an auction. You would think you are at VW themselves at their very own premises. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at a 2019 VW Polo. 137,000 on the clock. I sold one with 66,000 on the clock for much less. Have a look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do business here. Where do we go? Somebody kick me off 100,000. 100,000 for a Nuba special. For a Bolt. Business on wheels. This. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Will you give me 100,000 rand to start? 80,000 rand I'm offered. At 80,000 rand I'll take. Will you go to about 85? I'm back. What about 90? I'll take 90,000 rand. I got 85 already. Will you go to about 90,000 rand? I got 90 already. What about 95? 95, I'm back in again with the man on the floor now. At 95,000 rand, somebody talk to me now. Will you go to about 100? What about 100,000? I got 95,000 rand. You still happy there? 95. What about 100,000 rand? 100 I'll take. Thank you, sir. You had 100,000 rand. What do we do here? Will you go to about 105, 110? I'm looking for now. 110,000 rand, 10 I'll lay. Will you go to about 15,000 rand, 110,000 rand? Cheap the price now. That's what they sell for. 110,000 rand. I got about a first time. What about 112 if you like her? What about 112 if you like her? He had 110,000 rand. I got about a second time. 110,000 rand. How much is up? Hold through at 110,000 rand. You're going to take more, sir. You want to take more, sir? It's cheaper the price. Okay, man online is on 112, yo. You want to take 13? 113. Huh? You don't want? You know what? You're out. Okay, I go to the man on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Man on line, 112,000 rand, subject to confirmation. First time, second time, how much is up? Hold through, hold on. And I sell, subject to confirmation. Bar number 257 bars, 112. Bring in the Ford Ranger. You can take the Polo out, ladies and gentlemen. And here she comes up. Have a look at the next one. It is a Ford Ranger. 150,000 on the clock. What a nice bucky I've got for you. Have a look at this bucky. I'll tell you the story on her. She is available, ladies and gentlemen, today. Look at the reg number or not. 2019 is the year model here. If you're about buying buckies, there's only about 2 or 3 single cab buckies that I've got, the Ford Ranger ones, and these are all in absolutely amazing condition. Let's not waste time. 150,000 rand. Will you make me an offer? You had about 150,000 rand for a Ford Ranger. Have a look at her. 149, 45, 140. You had about 130,000 and I tell you what you can do. Give me offer 100,000. 100,000 rand I'm offered. Will you take her now? You had 100,000 rand for a Ford Ranger 2.2, 6 gear. Ladies and gentlemen, she is available here. 100,000 rand. No interest here for the first time. Man on the line, what do you do now? Got about 100,000 rand. I'm looking for a second time. Any other bidders? I got about 105,000 and 100,000 rand I'm offered. What about 105? I got me 100,000 rand. I'm selling to the man on the floor. Man online, what do we do here? Will you come back in again? I got man online coming in at 100. So you're going to have to go 102, sir, so I can help you. 102,000 rand. Am I right here, colleague? Gail was 100, of course. Yes, now we're on 102 now in the far corner. You had about 104,000 rand. It's only money. 2,000 rand. Look at the bucky. Look at the value. There is a whole lot of car here for that price. 104,000 rand. He's back, sir. 106,000 rand. Well, you took to the auctioneer. 6 I have. You had about 108,000 rand. What do we do now? I got about 106,000 rand. All the while I sell. Man on the floor. 106,000 rand. Will you go 108? 106 now. I got about 108,000 rand. I'm back in again. Man online. What about 110,000 rand to go? I got about 108,000 rand. I sell all the while. Man online. I got about 10,000 rand. I'm back now. What do you got about 12? This is the day to buy the cars, ladies and gentlemen. I can see today it's going to be a day of bargains. At 110,000 rand, what about 112? He had 110,000 rand. I sell it all the while to the man on the floor. First time now, second time now. At 110,000 rand, there's no other bidders here. Man online, you're out. Oh, I see you're back. At 112,000 rand, will you go 14, sir? The gentleman is on the phone now. What do I do here, sir? I take instructions all the while. I'm on 112. Will you go 14? 114,000 rand. He's back now on the floor. What about man online? Well, you got about 16,000 rand, ever lucker. He had 114,000 rand all the while I saw man on the floor. First time, 16 is back. What about 18,000 rand? Well, you go, sir, again. I got about 116,000 rand. Well, you got about 18,000. I got about 116,000 rand. Man online, hold on to your bird. You might be lucky yet. At 116,000 rand, man online, first time, second time, Hammer is up, both rolled and I sell for 116,000 rand. It is to the man online, sir. You roll out, and it is subject to confirmation. Man online, please take note as well for 116,000 rand. Buy number 233 buys, take her out. Bring me in the next one. Right, here comes up the next one. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't get a lot of these ones. Now, here's a real pull car. I like to call these ones traveling with the Holy Ghost. A Toyota Corolla is like traveling with the Holy Ghost. You can put petrol, paraffin, you can put olive oil inside. Everything works, the car will move. It will get you to where you need to be. Hey, have a look at her, ladies and gentlemen. She comes in as a 2019. She's got 239,000. As they get older, they get wiser. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, that engine is open. She's ready to go now. And here she is available, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 rand you can have her. For a Toyota Corolla. You're in business, you're in Uber. 12 months' time, you'll have your money back. That's you calculated. What do we do here? Where do we go now? Got about 100,000 rand. Somebody talk to me. Will you make me an offer here? Run the Toyota Corolla now, but you got about 90,000 rand. What about a 90? And 90,000 rand, make me an offer. Where do we go? Ramo for 70,000 rand, I'll take it. 70,000 rand, man on the floor. Even at 70,000 rand, but you come back in. What about 75? I got about a 70,000 rand, but you got about a 75. Look at the Toyota Corolla. For 70,000 rand, somebody out there, please help me. I am an auctioneer. For 70,000 rand for a 2019 Toyota Corolla. I don't care what the mileage is. I can tell you now, she will sell again for more. Even at 70,000 rand, I'm going to hold her back if there's no interest on her. First time, if there's no interest on her, 70,000 rand I'm offered now. Who's going to go about 75? I got 70,000 rand. Who's going to come in at 75? It's 70,000 rand. I sell a man on the floor now. I got about 75 second time. It's 70,000 rand subject to confirmation. No other bidders. You want to try 75? Let's do twos for them, Carly. What about 77? I got 75 now. Man on the line. Will you go 77, sir? You did try at 75. What's an extra 2,000 rand? We'll make it up later. 75,000 rand. Man online, hold on to your bid first time. 77 is back. I offered him the 2,000. I'll do the same for you, man online. Will you go 79? It's 77,000 rand. She's looking a bit more fair now. It's 79,000 rand. I may just let her go now. Will you go 80,000 rand, sir? It's only 1,000 rand between friends, sir. At 79,000 rand, I got about first time. I got second time. At 79,000 rand, I'm asking for 1,000 rand extra. He gives it to me at 80,000 rand. I'm back. What about 81? Men online, where are you now? I got 80,000 rand. I sell all the while. Men online is backing again. Bar 245 says, I got 81 for you, Mr. Auctioneer. What about 82,000 rand? Men on the floor. 81,000 rand. I sell to the man on the line first time. Second time. 81,000 rand. Muhammad Reserve. There's no other bidders here. I sell all the while for 81,000 rand. It is to the man on the line, subject to confirmation as well, but it will most likely look like it will be accepted. 81,000 rand buys. Bar 245. Right, here comes up the next one. Lot number 11. Have a look at her. What a car. Another Toyota Quantum, ladies and gentlemen. 14-seater. Also in great condition. Have a look at her. She comes in with 278,000 on the clock. I'm not looking for a lot. This is one of the nicer ones, one of the cheaper ones as well, I presume, that I've got on auction. I'm just looking at the numbers here. It's going to make business sense. 2020, not 2019, not 2018, 2020 is the year model here for this lovely Quantum. Let's do business here. 300,000 rand, you can take her home now. You get about a 300,000 rand, will you make me an offer here? 250,000 rand I'm offered. At 250,000 rand, will you come back and what about 255? Yeah, got about a 250 now. I sell it to go now. Have a look at the 14-seater. 2020 Quantum, let's not waste time on her. 250,000 rand. Will you go 55, sir? What about you in the corner? And what about you in the corner? At 250,000 rand, that's all I got. Opening and closing bid at 255 online. I got about 260 now, I'm back. What about 260,000 rand? I'm back. Will you go to 65? Men online, you roll out now. Men on the floor, you're back in again. I got about a new man in the house, new blood now, 270. At 270 now, I got 75. Men in the corner, will you go 75 and 5 and back? What about 280,000 rand? I go again. I got 275. What about 280? At 275, she's cheaper the price. Come on now. 280,000 rand. I'm back in again. Men online. Will you got about 85? You're out, you're out, you're out. At 280,000 rand, first time, second time. I told you this would be one of the cheaper ones. For 285,000 rand, another buyer comes in online. Who's going to go 290? I do apologize, sir. It was not me, sir. Now they've come in at 290. What about 295? Who's going to go 95? I got 290,000 rand. I got about a first time. 295, I'm back in again, men online. Yet about 300,000 rand. Gentlemen, I'm going to put on the market if you're not careful. Give me another bid and I'll show you what I can do, sir. At 300,000 rand, I'm looking for a bid. 300 I got. What about 305? What about 305? At 300,000 rand, we're going to be on the market just now. We're going to be on the market just now. At 300,000 first time. Second time at 300,000, Cully. Don't you want to try 302? Don't you want to try 302, Cully? At 300,000, when I sell a roll the while now. Cully, will you try 302 for me? I got 300,000 rand. Are you being disturbed, Cully? At 302. Oh, 305 I have now. Thank you, Cully. At 307, will you go, sir? I'm now taking sevens because I want to confirm this one. At 305,000 and second time. At 307,000 and who's going to go 309? I'm going to take instructions here shortly. I look at the boss. She gives me the thumbs up and she says, yes, we can do this together. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, at 307, I put her on the market. What does that mean? It means that I sell her and I confirm. There will be no other opportunity to buy this car rather than to catch it as a taxi on the highway. Yes, she is at 307,000 rand. Hammer is up. We're selling and confirming Quantums here at High Street Fleet Co. Auction Company for 307,000 rand. Whole roll done. Selling and confirming. Sold to the man on the line. Buy number 255 buys. And of course, there she is, ladies and gentlemen, 255 buys. Right, and gentlemen, let's take that one out. Let's bring in the Ford Ranger. Be careful, my man. I just sold that car, hey? I need my money first. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes up the next one. It's a 2019 Ford Ranger. It's a double cab. It's a nice one. She's got 172,000 on the clock. Have a look at her. They don't get any cleaner in the fleet business. I'm not here to mess you around. I'm here to give you cars that will give you back money, cars that you can use in business. Have a look at this one, ladies and gentlemen, 2019 Ford Ranger. I'm not looking for a lot for her. 150,000 rand, you can have her. What about 150,000 rand? I'm offered 90,000 rand. I'll take the 90 and 90,000 rand. Now I got 100 online. What about 105? 105 on the floor. 10 I'll take. 15 I got already. What about 120,000 rand? She's cheaper the price. Come on, talk to me. What about 125? I got 120,000 rand. Collie, will you go 5 and 5 if you like her? 120,000 rand, we sell all the while. Double Ford Ranger. Have a look at it. 2019 is the year model here with only 172,000 on the clock. Men online, you're all out now. What about 122 if you like her now, Cully? I've got 120,000 rand. I sell her to go first time. Now second time. Here 120,000 rand. How much is up? There's no other bidders here on the floor. There's no other bidders here online. Otherwise, I'm going to let her go for 120,000 rand. 122 I have. What about 124? Subject to confirmation on this one. It's way cheap, way cheap. At 122,000 rand, I'm looking for more now. All the while, Muhammad is up, and I'm going to sell subject to confirmation. My man on the floor, all through, all done for 122,000 rand. Gentlemen on the floor, bar number there, 266 buys. It is subject to confirmation. 266 buys there, STC for 122,000. Bring in the Isuzu D-Max, 140,000 on the clock. Have a look at it. 2019 is the year model. She comes in as a beauty as well. Ladies and gentlemen, 2019. What a bucky. We've now tinted the windows on this one so that when you are inside, the people that are outside can't see inside. And when you are outside, you can't see what's happening inside. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that kind of bucky. Give us the hooter there, my friend. Your wife knows you're home. She doesn't have to look through the windows because of the hooter. Ladies and gentlemen, she's now available. What about 190,000 Rand for this D-Max? 190, 185. What about 180? You don't even need a tailgate. We put one on for you. What about 190? 150 I'll take to go to advance at 150,000 Rand. If you buy this buggy for 150, you bring it back next month. I sell it again for you. You will make profit. 150,000 Rand is what I have now. What about 155? 160,000 Rand. I got man on the floor. 170 I have. Will you go 175? Look at the mileage on her. It's a no-brainer. Look at the mileage on her. It's a no-brainer. She's complete. You don't have to fix anything here. At 170,000 Rand, that's where the bet is at. Man on the floor. Now 75. What about 180,000 Rand? Somebody talk to me. At 175,000 Rand, I got about a first time. 175, I got about a second time. 175,000 Rand, maybe 177 for the gentleman online. He has been trying. He has been trying. I'm going to look after you, sir. I'll give you the 177 for the benefit of the doubt. Right now, I sell to my man in the front here. 175 first time. Second time. And you know it's subject to confirmation at 175,000 Rand. Let's see your bars number there, sir. No other bidders. Last chance, all through, all done. As I sell, subject to confirmation. Bar number 220 bars for 175. Bring me that out, the Nissan MP200. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her. Lot number 14 in your catalogs. What a car I have for you. 2019. Yeah, you see. That's the one. 124,000 on the clock. 124,000 on the clock. The vehicle is a 2019. When you've got a canopy like this and you're driving in the neighborhood, everybody will respect you because they don't know where you work. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about her. MP300, 120, you can have her. Where do we go here, sir? You had 120,000 Rand. I'm offered 80,000 Rand. I'll take. At 80,000 Rand, I got you already now, but I got about 85. What about 85? At 80,000 Rand, I'm bid already now. I got about 80,000 Rand. I sold to the man on the floor now. Have a look at now. MP300 now. Got about 80,000 Rand. Go. At 80,000 Rand, but I got about 85 and 5. But you come back and I get about 85. I got about 80,000 Rand. I let her go now. Man on the floor now. Even at 80,000 Rand, I got about 85. I'm back in again. What about 90? At 85,000 Rand, I got to sell. I got about the first time now. At 85, got about a second time now. At 85,000 Rand, but you got about 85 now. What about 87,000 Rand? Call it, will you go 7? I got 85,000 Rand. I got man in the corner now, far corner. At 85,000 Rand, are there any other bidders here? I'm gonna let her go. What about man online now? At 85,000 Rand, all the while I set my hammer up now. For 85,000 Rand. First time, second time. In the corner I sell for 85,000 Rand. No other bidders. I don't want to waste time on a good bucky for 85,000 Rand. STC. Sold, man in the corner bar number there, 273 bars for 85,000 Rand. I tell you, I give these buckets away here. You must spread the word. Let the family come and see where you buy your nice cars. Here comes another Polo. I've been selling them between 110 and 130,000 Rand today. Here's another one. Look at the mileage, 109. Look at the year model. 2019. Now you're getting value for money. If you decide to sell her again, you know you're going to make your money on this one. You had about talk to me, you had about say 100,000. You had about 100,000 Rand, but you got about 100,000 Rand. I'll take about 110, but you go. You had about 100,000 Rand, somebody talk to me, you got about 90. At 80,000 Rand, I got your hand, but you got about 85. At 80,000 Rand, I got about 85, but you got about 90,000 Rand, I go. At 95,000 Rand, I'm back in again, but you got about 100,000 Rand, I go. 100,000 Rand, but you come to 105 now. At about 110, at about 115,000 Rand, bid again, but you go to 20. At 115,000 Rand, I go now. What about 120? At 115,000 Rand first time. Second time. 115,000 rand. I'm looking for the man online. Well, you got about another 16,000 rand. Call if you like her. I got about 115,000 rand. Call we on the wrong number. Are we okay? Right, we just want to make sure that the bids online are coming through on time and we don't have a delay. Please do bear with us for 2 seconds. We just want to make sure that your bids are coming through on time. Right, we're currently sitting at 115. What do I do with mine? How exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We are back and we are making sure that the bids are coming through. If you do have any difficulty and you're online, or if you're realizing a delay on your side, not from our side, then please, of course, do bear with us and let us know. We are trying to accommodate everyone. We currently sitting on 115,000 rand on this vehicle here. As we move on now, what do we do here, Kali? Well, you got about 116,000 rand. Where do we go now? Do I have any bidders here? You got about 116,000 rand. I sell to the man on the floor now. 115. Hold the ball first time now. Roll the ball second time now. At 115,000 rand, there's no other bidders. You're the rule and I sell for 115,000 rand. Man on the floor bars, they're bound up with 524 bars. As we move on to the next one. Bring in the Mazda CX-5. Here's a nice big car for you. Right, and gentlemen, here's one for the big boys. If you ain't sure, ladies and gentlemen, then don't be unsure. You got to be sure about this one. She is available. Funega, give me the hood today. What a car I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Nice Mazda CX-5. Look at the year model here, 2017. 2017 is the year model here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not looking for a lot on this car. You would be shocked. 156,000 on the clock here. The car is available, ladies and gentlemen. If you're at home, if you're a first wife, second wife, third wife, you must insist you have a CX-5. This is the one you want to look at. Man Online is already coming in. 100,000 rand they offer me. Way below the value, boys. We're going to have to do a little bit more than that. 100,000 rand I'm offered with a Man Online. I'm looking for more here. Yet if I come back in again, talk to me. Had about 190,000 rand to go. Have a look at the CX-5. Make me an offer here. I got about 100,000 rand online. I got about 190,000 rand I'm asking for. Will you talk to the auctioneer? I got about 190 now. What about 180? What about 180,000 rand? What do you got about 80 now? What do you got about 75? 170,000 rand. What do you go? Have a look at the Mazda CX-5 at 170,000 rand. There's the car right here. 170. Look at the mileage on this car. Look at everything about her. Listen to the price I'm calling for. 150,000 rand. He had 150,000 rand I'm offered. He had 150,000 rand I'm offered now. But he got about 155. What a nice car. He had 150,000 rand. But he got about 55 anyway. Oh, I shall let it go near 150,000 rand. I got about the first time. 150 now, Rennie advances here, but he got about 55. 5 I have, man on the floor in the corner. At 155,000 hand, what about a 160? At 155,000 hand, what about 160? What about Man Online, Kali? Maybe you can give them 157. 155,000 hand is all I got. Man on the floor, got about the first time now. I got about the second time now. At 155,000 rand, man on the line, no ways to go. Man on the floor only at 155,000 and subject to confirmation. Have a look at this 2017 CX-5. She goes now, ladies and gentlemen, for 155,000 and subject to confirmation, of course. Hold through, hold on. Sold to the man on the line there. They bar number 524 on that one. Thank you, colleague. 524, subject to confirmation. Right, bring in the next one. Here comes the 2019 Ford Ranger. Have a look at her. She is clean as you can get them. What a nice car. She is as clean as you can get them. Here comes the double cab. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at her. The Ford Ranger now available with 190,000 on the clock. 190,000 on the clock. Make me an offer here. Where do we go? Where do I say 200,000 rand for a good bucky? At 200,000 rand for a double cab Ford Ranger. Where do we make me? What about 190? What do you got about 85? What about 180? At 180,000 rand, what do you got about 75? 150, I'll take a mother. What about 150,000 rand? What do you go now? What do you come back in about 155? At 150,000 rand, cheaper the price, even for a double cab Ford Ranger. 150, Man Online, will you come back in at 55? Well, I got about 150,000 rand, I sell her to go now first time. Have a look at her again now. What do you got about enough 55 to go? What about 150,000 and I'll let her go now? Man on the floor now. Are there any other bidders here? What do you got about 152,000 and I got her again? I got about 150,000 and what about a 152 now? At 150,000 and I gotta let her go second time now. How much is up? And this one, of course, then at 150,000 rand. STC. I'm not confirming. I'm gonna sell a subject to confirmation. In fact, even at 150,000 rand call, it's way below the value. 150. I think we're going to pass this one by. Any interest at all? No takers, no buyers here. Come talk to me afterwards if you really like her. We pass her by. Here comes up the next one. The Isuzu D-Max coming up your way. This one will have 130,000 on the clock on her. She's a 2019 Isuzu D-Max coming up your way. Please have a look at her. You cannot go wrong with an Isuzu D-Max. They sell all day, all night. Every dealer in town who has to have some on their floor. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, 130,000 on the clock. 2019 Isuzu. 200,000 rand I'll ask. I've got the tailgate for you, don't you worry. What about 190,000 rand? Where do you go? Hit 190,000 rand. What about 180? What about 85? What about 180,000 rand? I'm looking for the bay now. 150 I'm offered. Hit 150,000 rand. Have a look at this one now. What do you got about 55? 150,000 rand. Have a look at it now. The Isuzu Double cab Isuzu 2019. 130,000 on the clock. 150,000 rand I'm offered. First time. Second time. I don't want to waste time on her. I can't take less than that anyway. At 150,000 rand, no other bidders here. Subject to confirmation for 150,000 rand. Hold through, hold on. And I sell to my man on the floor, subject to confirmation. 5 to 4 bars, bring her in. And of course, that's 150. They said, runner. Here comes in the next one. It is a Ford Ranger, ladies and gentlemen, as well. Coming up your way. Bring them in, boys. Let's sell them all. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you the story about her now. She comes in as a 2019 Ford Ranger, 209,000 on the clock. Yes, she is, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her coming in. Catalog number 19. Catalog number is 19, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. 2019, 209,000 single cab Ford Ranger. She's available now for sale. Let's do business here. Ooh, where do we go? Last foot, we're going to say 100,000 rand to kick me off here. Will you give me about 100,000 rand? I'll take down men on the corner. I got about 100,000 rand. I got you. Thank you, sir. Will you come back in? Will you get about 105? 100,000 rand. I got already men on the floor now. Will you get about 10 to go? What about 105,000 rand? I got let it go now. What do you got about 105? 100,000 rand. Are there any other bidders here? Got about 100,000 rand first time. 100,000 rand. I got about a second time now. At 100,000. No other bidders here. Will you come back in? What about 102,000 and 105? Will you go about 107,000 rand? Come back in again. I got about 105. All the while I sell men on the floor. Are there any other takers here? 105 is the number. First time. Second time. 105, man on the floor, STC seller. No other bidders. Hammer is up at 105,000 rand for a double cab, for a single cab, Ford Ranger. No other bidders all through all done. I sell to the man in the corner there. STC, of course, sir, at 105. Bar number there, sir, as we sell to you at 105. Bar number 273. Here we go to lot number 20. Have a look at her. Lot number 20, another double cab. It is the Isuzu also available here. 119,000 on the clock. She doesn't need a story. I know the Isuzus are selling better than, of course, the Ford Rangers, but she is available for sale. Have a look at her. Immaculate condition, of course. Let's do business here, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to me now. What do you go? 200. What do you got about now? 200,000 rand. I'm looking for a bid. I got about 100,000 rand. I got about 110. 110, will you come back in? 115, 120, I'm over. 125, I'll take from the man on the floor. Now, how about 130? I got 125,000 and I sell man on the floor. 130,000 and I'll take 135 man on the floor now. What about a 140? I got about 135,000 and I got man on the floor now. Will you come back in at 140,000 and to sell? 135, I got about a 140 man online. Will you got about a 45? I got you, sir. Will you come back in at 150,000 and to be? Have a look at the quality now, ladies and gentlemen. Double cab by Isuzu. What about 150? I got 145,000 and first time, second time, man online 50. Will you got about a 55? Thank you, sir. What about 160,000 and let's not waste time on a good car now. On the good car now, here we go, 155. First time I sell it to go now, got about 155. Second time now, go 155. And Muhammad's gonna come up, 160 is back in again, got about a 165. What about 170, sir? You're gonna have to do again, sir. 165,000 and I got man on the line, man on the floor. At 165,000 and what about you, sir, far corner? 167 I'll take. I got 165,000 and first time. Second time, 165,000 and men on the floor. I sell all the while. There's not a bit as you all through all done for 165,000 rand. It is man on the floor. 285 bars, 165,000 rand. Well, there you go. A nice little starlet coming up. You can't go wrong with the red colors, ladies and gentlemen. In the red colors, Toyota Starlet 2022. Have a look at her. Whether you're buying it for yourself, for your mother-in-law, or maybe for your daughter that's starting university, this is what you want to buy. Easy on fuel. She won't cost you a fortune. She will just take them to where they need to be and bring them back safely. Let's talk about her. Look at the mileage on her, ladies and gentlemen. She's only got 37,000 on the clock. Only 37,000 on the clock is what we have on her. Let's do business here. Where do you go? 100,000 rand. What about 100,000 rand? Where do you go? I'm looking for the bid here. Make me an offer now. Make me an offer now. The gentlemen are looking now. Man online's got about 90,000 rand. I'm over. I got 95,000 rand. I'm back in again with them on the floor now. And 95, what do you got about 100,000 rand to go? I got 95,000 rand. I got man on the floor now. What do you got about 100? And 95,000 rand. Where are you, man online now? You got to try again now. What do you got about 100,000 rand? Look at the starlet now. Look at the mileage on her. Ladies and gentlemen, 37,000 on the clock. This is a Uber special. This is Bolt. Where do we go here? At 110, 100,000 rand, I got man online. What do you got about 105, sir? 105, I'm back in again with the man on the floor now. What about 110? 105,000 rand. Somebody talk to me now. Where do we go here? Even at 105,000 rand, I got to sell it now. Got about the first time now. At 105, got about the second time now. Man on the floor now. 10, I got you now. Got about 15,000 rand all day. What about 115,000 rand? What do you got about 20,000 rand to go? Any advances here? There we go, sir. And we sell the goals now. There we got about 155,000 rand. Where do you go? 120 online. Take her again, sir. Now, how about 122,000 rand? I'll help you. Will you got about 122,000 rand? Men in the corner on the floor. At 122,000 rand, I got about 120 now. I sell men online. It is subject to confirmation at 120,000 rand. I got about the first time. I got about the second time. Well, if you want to go again, you can go 122. Men online is back in again now. But you got about 124. I got 122,000 rand with the men online. I got about 4,000 rand is back in again now. What about 126,000 rand? Look at the mileage. Look at the car. It's a Starlet. It's a Toyota. 124. Come back in again. Take the 26,000 rand Evalaka. At 124,000 and I sell all the while. Man on the line. You're all in. It's all yours now. All the men on the floor are all out now. At 124,000 and I got about a first time. A second time. Cully, you want to try 125. 6 I have already online. What about 127, Cully? What about 127, Cully? I got about 126,000 rand I got already. What about 127? I'm back in again with the man online. What do you got about now? 128. It is a Starlet. It is clean. There's nothing wrong with the car. 128,000 rand. Will you go again, man online? Where are you now? I sell to the man on the line at 127. I got about a first time, second time. Muhammad comes up. At 128,000 rand, I got man online. Who's going to go about a 29 and 9? I got about 128,000 rand. Who's going to go about a 29 and 9? I sell all the while once again to the man on the line. Now I got 129. Somebody go 130. Here 129,000 rand. You can do it again, man online. It's just the two of you online at 129. Come on, you can do it again. Buy number 245. You are ahead now at 129. What about 130,000 rand all through, dude? Otherwise, Muhammad comes up. I sell, ladies and gentlemen, 129. No other bidders, 130. 130. Buyer number 283 says that's too good to be true. Let me take a chance here with an extra 1,000 at 283. This is a buyer number at 130,000 rand. What about 131? What about you, 245? Will you let it go for 1,000 rand? He's tried his luck to get the car at 1,000. You're going to lose it for 1,000. Muhammad comes up again. No other bidders, your last chance, all through, all done. At 130,000 rand. Man on the line. All through, all through, all through, all through. Sold. 130 bars. Bar number 283. Right, here comes another Polo 2019. What a car I've got for you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes a nice Polo for you. Of course, you got to have a look at her. She is available now, the VW Polo. Look at the mileage on her, 217,000. Cheap at the price. I sell them today. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at her. What do we do here? Oh, let it go. 100,000 rand. Will you give me an offer here? You get about 100,000 rand. I've been selling them between 110 and 120. Will you get about 100,000 rand? Have a look at it now. 90,000 rand I'm offered. Will you get about 90,000 rand? Will you get about 95? And 90,000 rand, I said, let it go now. Have a look at the polo. What about 95 and 5? Will you get about 5? I'm taking again. What about 100 and now? Will you get about 100,000 rand bid? I got 95,000 rand. I sold the man on the floor now. Will you get about 100,000 rand to go again? 95,000 rand. I got about the first time now. 95, I got about a second time now. Even at 95,000 and where do we go now? But you got about a 70 lager. What about 97,000 and lager? And 95,000 and I let it go now, Collie. What you got about a 96,000 and I'm looking for the bit now. I'm a little bit greedy today. What you got about a 6,000 and lager? And 95,000 and I sell the first time. 95 second time, 95 Muhammad is up, both rolled in. There's not a bit as here, ladies and gentlemen. Muhammad is up, and I sell it for 95 XPs, and it is, of course, to the buyer on the floor. 95,000 rand out the roll, down out the roll, down out the roll, down. Bar number there, 5 to 4 bars. We move on to the next one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes another one. Of course, it is a lovely Isuzu D-Max, 125,000 on the clock. The vehicle is a 2019. The vehicle is a 2019. She comes in, have a look at her. I don't want to waste time on these ones. These buckets are really nice. I'm already being offered. Men online offering me 150,000. 150,000 rand I have already. Give us the hoot today, my friend. Let's go. This one has got a tailgate, 155 and back, 160, 165, 170,000 rand I have already. Yet 170,000 rand, but you got about 75. I sell it all the while. Here's a nice double cab by Suzu. Put 170,000 rand, that's what the bid is at now, Collie. What do you got about 5 and 5 to go now? Got about 170,000 rand to be. What about 175? 5 I got you now. What do you got about 180,000 rand to go? Yet 175,000 and I'm looking for the 180 now. I got about 175,000 and I sell to go now, Collie. First time, second time, at 175,000 and other in the end of it is here. I got 177 I'm offered. 177,000 and but you got about 79. At 177,000 and I take all sign languages as well. At 177,000 and I got about a first time, a second time. No other bidders here. How much is up? STC I sell for 177,000 rand. No other bidders. Hold through. There we go. 177 bars today. I knocked them down early. Bar number 285. Right, here comes the next one. Toyota Quantum 2020 model. 190,000 on the clock. Bring me that Quantum. Let me have a look at her. Here comes a nice clean Quantum for you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her. Coming in at lot number 24, 190,000. It's a 14-seater, immaculate condition. Look at the body work on her. If you haven't seen her, please take a look. Don't be shy to get up and have a look inside as well. Our cars are in immaculate condition. Let's do business here. I sell them for 350,000 rand normally. Any good day, any good time. 350,000 rand. Where do we go? Get about another 350. Will you come back and talk to me now? I'll take any offers here. 350, 340. What about 330,000 and 300,000 rand I'm offered? At 300,000 rand I'm offered. Have a look at her. There she is, the fine specimen 14-seater. 300,000 rand is cheaper the price. Maybe we buy ourselves a Quantum today. 300,000 rand. What do you got number 305? I sell it for 300,000 rand. I got about enough first time now. Even at 300,000 rand, I got about a second time now. At 300,000 rand, are there any other bidders here? Any other takers here? 305, I'm back in again, man, all 9. 305, I'm back in again. You're all out now, so I'm coming back in again at 305. What you got about 310? 10, I'm back in again. 310, I'll take. At 310,000 rand, what you got about 15,000 rand to go? 310,000 rand, man online, where are you? What you got about 15,000 rand, Evelaka? I got 310 now, I got a man on the floor, 310 on my right. I sell all the while at 310,000 rand, I got about a second time. And about a hammers up, pull through, load. Well, you got about 12,000 and call if you like her. I got 315 now. I had already offered. 317 I'll take. Men on the floor now. Well, you got about 319. I got 315,000 and I got men on the line. What about 317? At 317,000 and I got you again, begging again. Well, you got about 19, 315 now. I got about 17 now. Men online is back at 317 now. What about 319? 320,000 rand. I got man on the floor now. New blood in the house now. What about 322? Will you go? At 320,000 rand. Are you sure you're happy there, sir? 320,000 rand. I sell the quantum. You happy there, gentlemen? At 320,000 rand for the quantum. At 320,000 rand. I'm looking for a little bit more. I want to sell her. I want to confirm. At 320,000 rand first time. At 320,000 rand. I got about a second time. How much is up? Hold roll down and I sell. Subject to confirmation. 322, 324. You're going to have to go 4,000 rand if you like her, sir. I've got 322,000 rand. I got man online. If you want her, you're going to have to go more. Thank you, young man. You're making a wise decision. 324,000 rand. I'm backing again. The younger they start buying, the bigger the flock at the end. 324,000. Men online, you roll out now. Will you come back in at 326, sir? I sell at 324,000 rand first time. Second time at 324,000 rand. There's no other bidders here. Subject to confirmation, it's for you, sir. At 324,000 rand. Hold through, hold through, hold through. Bars there, 324. Bar number 547. Bars on the floor. It is subject to confirmation. Bring in the next one. Here she comes up now. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at her. 2019 Ford Ranger. Vehicle is available. She's only got 93,000 on the clock. (2019 Ford Ranger). Here she comes up. 93,000 on the clock. 93,000 on the clock. Single cab. You can take her if you want her. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do business here. Let's not waste time. 100,000. Do you take her now to go to be your lawfully wedded wife? For 120,000 rand, I'll take her and give it to you now. Yet if I say 90,000 rand to go, will you got about 80,000 rand I'm offered? At 80,000 rand, I got about 85. Yet I got about 90,000. Yet I got about 95. Will you come begging again? I got about 95. I got 100,000 rand, I'm begging again. Will you got about 105? At 105, will you got about 110, 10 and a half. At 110,000 rand, have a look at her. She's one of the better looking ones at 110,000 rand. Will you got about 15? I'll give you the 15,000 rand. Will you got about 20? At 120,000 rand, but you got about 25. What about 5? I got you now, but you got about 30. At 125, 30,000 and I'm begging again now, but you got about 35. At 130,000 and I'll let it go now, 130. First time, second time, got about 35 online. I got about 40,000 and I got men on the line. At 140,000 and 42,000 and I'll help you. At about 144,000 rand, I got about 142,000 and it's on you, sir. At 143, 144, 145, 146,000 rand, but you got about 7, but you go. At 148,000 rand, where you go? 49, sir. Come back and talk to me now, sir. I got about 148,000 and I sell man on the left. 148,000 and 9 is back. 150, sir. At about 151,000 and where you go? I got about 150,000 and I sell let it go. Got about a first time now. 159, got about a second time now. Where you go? About 51,000 and where you come back again? Wanna go? At about 2,000 and where you come back again? Got about 2. What about 3, sir? I got about 152,000 and where you got about 3. 152,000 and I got my hammers up now. 152,000 and my hammers up. 3 go now. What do you got about 54,000 and I'm begging again now. What do you got about 55 and 5? I got 154,000 and bet is against you now, sir. At 155 is begging again. What do you got about 6 now? What about 57, sir? 156,000 and first time, second time, 7 I'm back. What do you got about 8,000 and I go now? How about 59? I got about 159,000 and 60,000 and is what I'm looking for, sir. At 160 now, I'll call it. Give me 2s now. 160,000 and but you got about 2,000 and to go. 162,000 rand, I got you now, sir. But you got about 4,000 rand. I got 164. What about 166,000 rand? If I like it again, sir, I gotta let it go now. At 162,000 rand, got about 4,000 and I go. 166 I have. What about 168,000 rand? Will you talk to me again? At 166,000 rand. First time, second time. At 166,000 rand. You're out, he's in. Oh, through all done. And I'm selling to confirm here. At 166,000 rand. You buy, sir. What's your bar number there, sir? Selling and confirming. Bar number 285. Bring me the Amarok. This one is sold and confirmed. Sold and confirmed. Remember, if you're buying with us, if you're just joining us online, if the auctioneer says it's sold and confirmed, you can't buy that car again. You can't make another offer on it. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we want to do. We want to sell and confirm vehicles right here, right now. Here comes the Amarok 2017. 190,000 on the clock. Make me an offer, 200,000 Rand. Maybe I'll ask. Well, you got to put another 200,000 Rand for the Amarok. Make me an offer here. At 200, 190. What are you going to about 85? You get about 180,000 Rand. Make me an offer on the Amarok now. What about 150? You get 150,000 Rand. I'm over now. But you got about 150. What about 155? You get about 160,000 Rand. I got you now. But you go 65. 160,000 Rand. I sell it to go. It is to the man on the floor. Subject to confirmation. Have a look at the Amarok. 160 first time. Second time. 160,000 Rand. No other bidders here. Last chance over the roll done. Even at 160,000 Rand. You want to try? 65. What about 70? What about 70? At 165,000 Rand. I got new man. 65 goes 70. At 165,000 Rand. First time. Second time. Once again, I sell a STC for 165,000 Rand. No other bidders here. Last chance over the roll done. Man on the floor for 165,000 Rand. You buy this, so buy number 273 bars at 165,000 Rand. Bring in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Here she comes now. Another Toyota Corolla. Right, no, 273, sorry, 273. Right, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at the Toyota Corolla. You don't need a story. I keep telling you all the time. A Toyota Corolla, you can go up to 500,000 if you like her. Here's another one, Toyota Corolla. Let's do business. 50,000 Rand, I'll give you this one. Buy one, get one free. Gary, if you switch off the engine, it's going to start again. Ah, she switches off. Switch it on again. You are by the customer, you are collecting, eh? The customer says, I'm coming. This is the one. 50,000 Rand, make me an offer now. We're going to put 50,000 Rand, buy a Toyota Corolla for 50,000 Rand. 50,000 Rand, Toyota Corolla first time, second time, 50,000 Rand. Any takers here? Any interest here? If you don't have 50,000 Rand to buy a Toyota Corolla, then you have a problem. You have a big problem, eh? 50,000. 40,000 Rand will get me fired, sir. 40,000, I'll get fired. 50, I can still keep my job. They might just demote me and put me in the toilets. But for 50,000 Rand, no interest first time, no interest second time. 50,000 Rand, how much is up? Toyota Corolla. Oh, I have 50,000 Rand online. I've got 50,000 Rand online. No. In China, they go down. South African auctions, they go up. 50. I've got 50 already. I give you 52,000. 52. Yeah. 52,000 Rand. 54. I must come down. But this guy wants to go up. Tell that guy to go down. Me, I don't go down, my friend. Maybe try that guy, ask him to go down. Man online, 54. You helped me already, eh? I like you. 55, I'll also help you. This guy is saying 54 online. So you're out. What about you? Young man, 55 at 54,000 Rand. That's where that arm is at. Man on the line. Sir, you've also been helping me a lot. The man online, sir, you've been helping me a lot. I'm going to help you on this one. 54,000 Rand. First time. Second time. Man on the line. Off the rule done and I sell. Subject to confirmation for 54,000 Rand. 245 bars. Thank you. Let's keep it moving. Right, bring in the Nissan MP300. Here she comes up. Have a look at her now. Another one. Looks like a police vehicle, but it's not. It's going to be your personal SAPS. You can phone yourself and you drive yourself there. If the police are taking long to come, you phone yourself. You drive your own van. That's it. Don't wait too long. Anything can happen in South Africa. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your own van, your own 10111. I'm selling a 10,111. Here you go. She is available, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her. Nissan MP300. 129,000 on the clock. One of the better ones on the day. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, she is available now. 2019 is the year model. 100,000. I give you your own 10,111. Yet about 100,000 and make me an offer. Where do we start? What do you got about 100,000 ham? What do you got about 90,000 ham? What do you got about 80,000? At 80,000 hand, I'm over now. What do you got about 85? I got 80,000 hand on the M300. What do you got about 80,000 ham? What do you got about 85? I sell it for 80,000 hand. I got about the first time now. 80,000 and I got about a second time now. At 80,000 and what do we do now? What do you got about 82,000 rand to go? What about 84? I got about 82,000 and I sell a 10,111. For 82,000 rand, first time, second time, man on the line, nothing here. Man on the floor, 84,000 rand, I'm bet online. Will you got about 86,000 rand, I'll go. 86,000 rand, I'm back in again. Will you got about 88,000 rand, Evelaka? Yes, she is for 86,000 rand, she's available. Man on the floor, she's all on you for now. 88,000 rand online, go 90,000 rand, Evelaka. Will you got about 90,000? I got 88,000 rand, I sell it to the man on the line now. At 88,000 rand, I got about a first time. I got about a second time. 88,000 rand, Muhammad is open, I sell. 90,000 rand, I'm back in again with the man online. Well, you got about 92,000 rand, man online. What about you now? Come back in again. I got about 90,000 rand, I sell that now, man online. I got 92,000 rand, I'm back in again now. What I got about 4? What about 94,000 rand? What go? I got about 92,000 rand, I sell to the man on the line. Yes, my big buyer. And 92,000 rand, I got about a first time. I got about a second time. And 92,000 rand, all through all. No other bid is here. Subject to confirmation, I sell to the man on the line. 92,000, 94. 94. What about 96,000 rand? That was sneaky coming in right at the end. And 94,000 rand. What about 96? I'm back again. Don't let him do that to you. Don't let him do that to you. And 96,000 rand is back. What about 98,000 rand to go? You're a lot, man online. I'm selling to the about number 245. And 96,000 rand. What do you go? 95 if you like her. What about you, Kali? Would you take a 5 here? Would you take a 1 here, Kali? And 96,000 rand first time? Second time? 96,000 rand. Muhammad is up. And 98,000 rand he goes. 98,000 rand go. 98,000 rand. Somebody go 100,000 rand. I got about a 99. You get about 100,000 rand. It's only 1,000 rand between friends, sir. Take the 1,000 rand. You never know what's going to happen, sir. He had 100,000 rand. I'm looking for a bet now. I got 99. I sell it to go first time. I got 99. I sell it for the second time. And 99,000 rand. 100,000 rand. I'm back in again in business now. What do you got about 100,000 rand now? Share the message. Tell them that I'm giving cars away here. He had 101,000 rand. What about 102,000 rand to go? I got about 101,000 rand. I got about 101,000 rand. Have a look at it now. Your own 10,111. I told you the story about this Bucky. If the police don't come in time, you drive yourself to the police station. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. 101,000 rand. How much is up? No, the bid is your last chance to roll down to the man on the line. I respect you. Bar number 245. Thank you, sir. You take her home for 101,000 rand. Oh, bring me a Quantum, please. I have a driver that can take me this. Right, here comes another Quantum, ladies and gentlemen, lot 29. It is a nice car, of course, lot number 29. 99,000 on the clock. They say for Toyota, doesn't matter what make, what brand, whatever you want to call it, if it's under 100,000, you know you're getting a brand new car. Toyota Quantum, ladies and gentlemen, 2020 is the year model here. That's how I sell it today. She is available with 99,000 on the clock. 350,000 rand, that's where we've been selling the less nicer ones. She's much nicer with a better mileage. Give me at least 380,000 rand, you can have her. Yeah, otherwise make me an offer. Where do we start here? At 380,000 rand, the auctioneer says I'll sell to sell. At 380 now, what do you got about 370? What do you got about 360 now? How about now 350? 300,000 rand, I'll ask for this one at 300, I got you. What about 305? At 300,000 rand, have a look at it now. What do you got about 305? What do you go 310? 10 I have now, what do you got about 15? 320? At 320,000 rand, are there any other bidders here? What about 5 and 5? At 320,000 rand, have a look at the mileage on her. At 320,000 rand, have a look at the mileage on her. 320 I sold, got about a first time. 320, got about a second time. Will you come back in again? What about you now, Collie, at 322? At 320,000 Rand, she's cheaper the price. 14-seater as well. At 320,000 Rand. What about 22? At 320,000 Rand. How much is up for the second time? I'm going to sell her now. I'm going to let her go, subject to confirmation. For 320,000 Rand, there's no other takers here. All I got is the man on the floor, so it's a little bit short here. I tell you now, at 320,000 Rand. Otherwise, you can come and have a chat with me. 320. Let's keep her for another day. 320,000 Rand, not sold. You can come talk to me afterwards. Here comes another D-Max, ladies and gentlemen, coming up your way. Another Isuzu D-Max, 78,000 on the clock. Here comes a D-Max. Have a look at her. I'll tell you the story now. Bring her in, Funeka. Look at the shoes on her. Look at the shoes on this car. We've even thrown in the canopy. Now there's a smart car if I ever saw one. Now there's a smart car if I ever saw one. 250,000 Rand I ask on this one. Make me offers, boys and girls. Where do we go? 250, 240. Yet about 200,000. Yet about 230,000 Rand. Where do we go? 200,000 Rand I'll take. At 200,000, somebody make me an offer. No, where do we go? 180, sir. You know you're going to pay that. Thank you. At 180,000 Rand, I'm offered already. 180,000 Rand, but you got about 185. I sell her for 180,000 Rand while you're all sleeping. I'm selling her. At 180,000 Rand, 85, I go now. 190. At 190,000 Rand, I'm back in the game. What you got about 95? At 190,000 Rand, I got you now, so hold on to your bed. What about 95 and 5 and 5? At 195,000 Rand, is back in the game. Got about 200. What about 205? At 200,000 Rand, I got my man on the left now. What about you on the right? At 205,000 Rand, I got a sell on hand. Got about the first time now. 205,000 Rand, where do we go now? 205 now, man on the line. I got about 10,000 Rand, I'm back in the game, man on the floor. 215,000 Rand, I got you now, but you got about 20. What about 20,000 Rand, where do you go now? Got about 215,000 Rand now. I got 220,000 Rand, man on the floor now. What do you got about 5 and 5, man online is back now, 30. What about 230,000 Rand, I got you, man on the floor. What about 35 now, man online, where are you? I got 230,000 Rand, Cully. At 235, I'm back in the game, man on the line. What about 240? At 235,000 Rand, I got man online, I give you 7, I go. At 237, I got you, man on the floor now. What do you got about 39 and 9? At 237,000 Rand, I got about the first time now. I got about the second time now. Here we go. I got 239. What about on the 41? I got about the 41, I got you back in the game, man on the floor. What do you got about the 45 and 5? I got 241,000 Rand. What do you got about the 45? Where are you, man online? I said let it go, man on the floor, 241. First time, second time, how much is up? And there we go, 43,000 Rand is back. I got about a 45 now, sir. What about on a 47? Everybody come back in again at 47. At 245, she's the cleaner lot of the boys. She's the cleaner lot of the boys. You got to have a look at her carefully now. At 245, I sell here on my left. First time, second time, 245,000 Rand. It's against you boys in the corner. I sell in the center here for 245,000 Rand all done. Man online, you're all out also as well. Subject to confirmation, 245. My number there, sir, is 285. Well, here she is in your catalogs, lot number 21. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we're on lot 31, not 21. Lot 31, here comes another Polo. 2019 is the year model. 119,000 on the clock. I've been selling them, as I've said, ladies and gentlemen, between 110 and 120. You make me your offer. I'll make the decision here whether you go home with a Polo or not. 100,000 rand. Somebody talk to me. Where do we go? 100,000 now. Will you make me an offer? I got about 100,000 rand now. I got about an offer now. I got about 90,000 rand offer. Will you get about 5,000 rand and 95 and 5? I got about 90,000 rand. I still to go now. Will you get about 90 now? I got about a first time now. 90,000 rand. I got about 95 and 5. Will you come back again? I got about 95 man online. I got about 100,000 rand. I got man on the floor now. Will you get about 105 now? I got about 100,000 rand. Will you get man on the floor now? I got about 105. At 100,000 rand. I saw man on the floor now. I got about a first time now. Oh, I see you now. I got about 110 now. What about 110,000 hand? What do you got about 15,000 hand to be? 110,000 hand. I got man on the floor now. What do you got about 15 now? Go. What about 115 now? Go. What about 112,000 hand? Color, give me twos now. What do you got about 112,000 hand? Even like otherwise, I sell man on the floor 110. I got about the first time, second time, 110,000 hand. Hermit is up at 110,000 rand. There's not a bit is here. I'm gonna sell to you, sir. Last one, last chance. You've been trying the whole day. And of course, I'm going to sell it subject to confirmation. 110,000 randa. Hold through, hold on. What's your buy number there, sir? 208 bars there, subject to confirmation. They're very excited. They're going to look at their purchase only to discover they should have paid more because it's really such a nice car. Here comes a nice Mercedes. Oh, this is mommy's car, mommy's taxi. "2012 mommy's taxi is now available here. Give me the hooter there, my friend. Oh, that sounds so sexy. Yes, the mommy's taxi, the 2012. It is the Mercedes-Benz, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the mileage here. 134,000. She's ready for the taking. Nothing to fix. Put the kids in, madam, and let's go to Durban. What do you do here, ladies and gentlemen? Talk to me. How about 150? Make me an offer. Where do we go here? I'll take it about 150,000 rand. Make me an offer now. I got about an offer for 80,000 rand. What do you go? 85. I got 80,000 rand. I'm better already on the floor. 80,000 rand. What do you got about 85 and 5? At 80,000 rand, have a look at the Mercedes now for 80,000 rand. What do we do here? What do you got about 82,000 rand? Have a look. I got 80,000 rand. How about 82,000 rand? Have a look now here. I got 80,000 rand. I sell it now. I got about the first time now. At 80,000 rand, I got about the second time now. What about 81 Cully? What do you get about 81 Cully? I got 80,000 and I got men on the floor now. All the while I sell her to go. Even at 80,000 and there's not a bit is here. At 80,000 and Muhammad is up. Hold through done. At 80,000 and there's not a bit is here. Mommy's taxi, 80,000 rand. All through, all done. 80,000 rand bars there, bar number there, 524. Thank you, men on the floor. A little bit short. We're going to have to try for more there. Bring me the ref for 103,000 on the clock. Here comes the Toyota RAV4. You can't go wrong with the Toyota RAV4. She is one of the special ones I have for you. Bring her up. Oh, what a car. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at her. Toyota RAV4. She's got the tinted windows. Have a look at her, ladies and gentlemen. 2019 is the year model. 103 kilometers on the clock. Don't waste time. Let's do business here. 250,000 and I send you home with a RAV4. 250. Well, you got about a 49 now. What you got about a 40? Got about 230, 20. Had about 200,000 rand. Will you make me an offer here? At 200,000 and I'm looking for a bid now. But you got about a 180. At 180,000 and I got you now. What about 180,000 rand? Hands are up in the air. 180. What about 185,000 rand? Where do you go again? 180,000 rand. You should be buying this, Mr. Milton. At 180,000 rand. What do you got about enough first time now? 180,000 and I got about 85 online now. I got about 190,000 and I'm back in again now. I'm on the floor. What do you got about 195? I got about 190,000 and I sell now. There's a RAV4. And you know what I'll do? I'll confirm this car. Come Monday, my office will be full. Oh, how do they accept that price? 200,000 and I'm looking for the bird now. 195 is what I sell her to go. 195,000 rand. Have a look at her. 200,000 rand. I'm back in again now. Man on the floor. What are you going to put on at 210 or 205? At 200,000 rand, it's your man now. Gary, hold on. Just wait on now. 205. What are you going to put on at 210? I'm begging again. What about 210 on the floor? What are you going to put on at 15,000 rand to go? What about 15,000 rand to go? I got to sell it now. 210 now. 210 now. Man on the floor now. What about on the 12 now? Where you go, Cully? At 210,000 rand. What about on the 12,000 rand, Cully? At 210 now. I got about the first time. At 210 now. I got about the second time. At 12,000 and I'm begging again. Men online. You get about on the 14,000 and have a lucker. At 212,000 and Muhammad is up. And I sell for 214,000 rand. Are there any other bidders here? Last chance of the roll down. I sell 212. Men on the line. No other bidders here. Roll down. Men on the line buys 212. And that one is to buy number 245. That is subject to confirmation. Here comes lot number 34. Bring me the bus. Buy number 245 on that last one. Bring me in the bus now. Here comes the Nissan NV350. You got to have a look at the condition of this bus. Please confirm this is a panel van. Please confirm this is a panel van. The vehicle is available, Nissan NV350. It is a panel van. I sell it to go, 82,000 on the clock I have. What do we do on this one now? Ladies and gentlemen, talk to me. 82,000 on the clock. 82,000 on the clock. Let's do business here. 180,000 and a loss here. Make me an offer if you like her. 180,000 and let's not waste time on a good workhorse. 180, 175, 150, I'm up her. Yet 150,000 and what do you take now? Any advances here? At 150,000 and that's what the bid is at now. And there we go. I got about 155 online. I got 155 online. I will take any advances here. How about any advance here? Will you got about 157? I've got men on the floor. Will you got about 59? 157,000 rand. Will you got 59? 157,000. I got about 59 men online. Will you go 61, sir? At 159,000 and I got 160,000 and I'm up it. What about 61? He had 160,000 and I sell the panel van now. Will you got about 61,000 and men online? Will you come back in again? Have a look at it carefully now. 160,000 and is all I got now. Got about the first time now. 160,000 and I got about 161. What do you got about 2,000 and ever like her? At 161,000 and had about 2,000 and at 161 I got about the first time. 2 online. What do you got about 3 on the floor? Got about enough 4,000 and even like sir. I got 163,000 and I got man on the floor now. At 163,000 and I got about a first time. 64, 65 I go now. Got about 66,000 and will you come back in again? I got about 165,000 and man on the left to sell now. 66,000 and is back in again. What do you got about a 7? 167. What do you got about 8,000 and even like sir? What about 168,000 and even like I got 167,000 and bid is against you. And 8 and 9 I go. Now, what do you got at 70? What about 70,000 rand to beat, sir? At 169, now it's against you now, sir. I'm looking for more now. At 169,070, I'm back. What about 71? 2 I got on the floor now. At 172,000 and I got man on the floor now. What do you got at 3,000 and luck? 172,000 and his man here on my left now. I salute all the while. Have a look at it now. First time, second time. At 172,000 rand, go man on line 4. I got 76,000 and I'm back, man on the floor now. What about 178,000 and gentlemen, we might be confirming here. At 176,000 and we might be confirming here. Man online, you're all out now. I sell to my man on the floor in the center. 176,000 and I got about the first time. Second time, 178,000 and he's back now. What about now? What do you got about 80? At 80,000 and he's also back now. What do you got about 82? 82,000 and I got you got about 84. At 84,000 and I got you got about 86 now. 86,000 and I got about 88,000 now. At 188,000 and I'm going to take instructions here. 188,000 and I'm in the center. For 188,000 rand. Oh, he says I need a little bit more. The boss says a little bit more. 188,000 rand. What about a little bit more now, sir? Others I sell over here for 188,000 rand. No other bid is here. First time Hamad is up all through done. STC 188,000 rand. My number there, sir, as we sell to you for 188,000 rand. Buy number there, sir, Mr. Sorry, sir, your buy number there, sir. Bar number 285, thank you. Let's keep it moving to the next one. Here comes another Isuzu coming up your way. Lot number 159. Right in Germany, here we go again. Lot number 35. Isuzu 2019. 159,000 on the clock. The cars are running out. You need to buy something now. Yes, she is. Have a look at her now. What do we do here? What about 150,000 rand for the double cab by Suzuki? Look at the mileage on 150. So many options, yet so little cost. Here she is, 150 is all I ask. 100,000 rand I'm offered already. With 100,000 rand, I got about 105, 110. What about 115,000 rand? Where do you go? At 110,000 rand, that's where the bid is at now, Collie. What do you got about 15,000 rand? Take it forward a little bit now, my friend, now. What about 120,000 rand? I got man online. I got about 25,000 rand. I got on the floor now. 30, I got on the floor. What about 135? What about 140? At 140,000 rand, I'm back in again, man, on the floor now. When you got about 45, I got 140,000 rand. I sell her to go now. It is the man on the floor now at 145. What about when you come back in again? 140,000 rand. I got about a first time, a second time. Yeah, have a look at it now. The double cab is up here now for sale. Will you come back in at 142,000 rand? What about 142,000 rand, Collie? I've only got 140,000 rand. I sell all the while. Muhammad is up. Send me the confirmation for 142. I'm back. What about 144? I got about 142,000 rand. I got man on the floor. There's no other bit as your last one's all done. Even at 142,000 rand. Muhammad is up. Subject to confirmation. I sell 200, 146, 48, 47, 47, 148 in the corner, 49, 148,000 rand. Bid is in the corner. 148,000 rand. First time, second time. Muhammad is up. No other bid is your last chance with the roll down. I sell to you 148,000 rand. Subject to confirmation. What's your bar number there, sir? At 148,000 and bar number 273. Here comes another Nissan NV350. 68,000 on the clock. What a nice car. 2019 is the year model. This one is the seater. This one is the seater. Have a look at her. What do we do here? 200,000 rand. Somebody talk to me. We just sold the panel van for 180,000. So you can surely calculate with the seater. It's going to be a little bit more. No renovations to be done here. You buy and you go make some money. What about 200,000 rand? Make me an oven. What about 200? 150,000 I'm offered. What about 155? You get 150,000 rand. Are there any other bidders here? You have a look at it now. The Nissan NV350 now 150. Will you get enough 55? 52, I got you now. 154. What are you going to get enough 56,000 rand? 6 ago. I got 57,000 rand on the floor. I got 55 online. I'll give you the 7. Who's going to get about 59? 157,000 rand. Men online. You're all out now. I sell all the while to the man on the floor now. At 157, 59 is back in again now. I got about a 61,000 and I got man on the floor. Got about a 63,000 and where are you men online? At 161,000 and I'm selling to the man on the floor. All the while now. What are you got about 3,000 and even like 161,000 and I gotta go now. I sell it all the while. Got about a first time now. I got about a second time now. What do you got about a 5,000 and come back in again at 5. I got you men on the floor. What about 67,000 and men online? Where are you? I got about 165,000 and I sell now. Went on the floor, got about the first time, second time, 165 now. What do you got about 7? I'm back online. Will you gonna come back in again, sir? What do you got about 69? I got 67 with the man online. Will you go 69 if you luck her? It's against you. So I've got 167 online. I'm offering you 169. 169,000 rand. I'm back in business again now. It is the man on the floor now. What about 170,000 rand to go? I got 169,000 and I got about first time. 171, 175. Some of us got to work for our money, hey? At 175, 171,000 rand. What do we do here? Will you get about 173,000 rand? I got 171,000 rand man online. Will you go 3? 3 I have you, sir. What about 75? Come back in again. Do it again. Man on the line is back. What about your shoes, sir? 177. I got 75 men online, sir. It's 77,000 and I'm happy to do the same. For you, sir, I'm back 177. What about 179? 179 online. What about 181, sir? Let's do it again. At 179,000 and men online, you might be lucky yet. What about 180,000 rand? You've come a long way. Take the 1,000 rand. It won't make much of a difference, sir. At 179 first time, second time, at 179,000 Rand. No other bidders here. Last chance, man online, you might be lucky yet. 179,000 Rand overall done. Man online buys 179. Buy number 245. Bring me the next one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an open. If you're driving an open server Bakkie, DS97YY. If this is your Bakkie, DS97YY. If this is your Bakkie, please can you move your Bakkie, ladies and gentlemen? Otherwise, it's going to be lot number 66 today. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Lot number 38 coming at 37 is the Ford Ranger. She's done a little bit of mileage, but I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with a good old tried and tested 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the mileage on her. She does have, of course, 299,000 on the clock. I asked for 150,000 Rand, you can have her. 150,000 Rand, talk to me. Where do we go here? 150 now, but you got about 150. 150,000 Rand a house now, but you got about a first time. There we go, double cab Ford Ranger with 300,000 on the clock. What about 140,000 Rand? Minimum 130. You can't get it for less than 130. Make me an offer here. Where do we progress to? Where do we take her to? For 130,000 Rand first time? Second time? No interest, no takers here. 130,000 minimum. All through all done. At 130,000 Rand. It's passerby. No one interested in her today. Mileage is a little bit on the high side. Bring me the Polo 2019. Vehicle is available. Listen to the mileage on this Polo. 87,000 on the clock. Bring her in. Well, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 38, the Polo, is now available. Of course, you saw the other one. Of course, the consortium was celebrating earlier when they bought the last one. Now we have another one for you, gentlemen. 110, 120, you know that's what they sell for today. Here we go again. 87,000 on the clock. Make me an offer at 120,000 Rand. I give her to. You get about 120,000 Rand, but you got about 1915. What about 110? I'll take 90,000 Rand. I'm over. What do you got about 95,000 Rand? If I like again, I got 90,000 Rand, but you got about 95. I got about 90,000 Rand. And 90 now, but you got about 5. Men online, got about 95, but about 100 on the floor. 105, 110, 15. I got already men on the floor. Get about 120,000 Rand. What do you come back again? I got 110. I got 115,000 Rand. I got men on the line. What do we do now? What do you go 20? At 115,000 Rand. I got a seller now. First time now. I got about a second time now. At 115,000 Rand. No, it's not coming down, sir. It's going up this time, sir. At about 112,000 Rand if you like. What do you got about 116 if you like? I'll give you 1,000 Rand extra if you like. What about 116,000 Rand? 115 I sell to go first time. 115 I sell to go second time. No other bit is your last chance. Hold through, hold on. Cully, you're giving me that extra 1,000 Rand at 115,000 Rand. Hold through, hold on. And I sell them today between 110 and 120. 115 this one goes. Hold through, hold on. 524 bars. As we move on to the next one. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes another Ford Ranger. 66,000 on the clock. That is a nice mileage. That really is a nice mileage. You gotta have a look at her. That is a nice mileage. Have a look at her. She is available here. 2019 Ford Ranger, 66,000 on the clock. We do business all the while. Gary, give us the who today. What do we do? Oh, there she sounds, ladies and gentlemen. What do we go here? Will you give me say now? Got about 200,000. At 200,000, and I'm looking for the beat now. What got about 200? Get about 190. What do you got about 180? I got offered now. Got about 150,000, and I got you. What do you got about 155? I got 150,000 and I got let it go now. What are you gonna put 155? 150,000 and I'm bet again now. What are you gonna put 55 and 5? In 150,000 and I got about 55. I'm back in again, man on the floor. What about 160,000 and I got you? What are you gonna put on 65 and 5? 165. 65, I got you now. What are you gonna put 170? In 170,000 and I'm back in again, man on the floor now. 170,000 down, where it go? What about 175? Where it goes, sir? 175, where it goes, sir? I got about 170,000 and take 72 then. At 172,000 and what do you buy? 170,000 and I got about a first time, a second time. At 170,000 and what do you go? 72. At 172,000 and I'm back. You get about 4 if you're lucky now. I sell it for 172,000 rand. Subject to confirmation for 172,000 rand. No other bidders, no other takers. Men on the floor, hold through, hold down. 172, 172, 172. Give me a second, he says. You got more for me, sir? 174, I have more now. We're at 174,000 rand. Will you come back in again, sir? Man in the corner. 175, I'll take. 176, he wants. 177, I got online. 77, I got on the floor. 78, I'll take from you. 79, sir. 79, I'm back. What about 180? 81, sir. 82, sir. 83, sir. 82, you happy? At 182,000 and I'm bidding for him now. What about 83? I got 82,000 and 83 is back. What about 4, sir? At 84,000 and I got you. Will you come back in at 5? At 184,000 and I sell over here to my man. You're out, sir. I sell over here 184. 85 is back. What about 86,000 rand? 6 I have. What about 87, sir? At 186,000 rand, I got man on the floor. Will you go 87? He shakes his head. He says, Mr. Auctioneer, are you mad? And then the man online says, no, he's not. 187, I'm back. What about 188,000 rand, sir? You're all in again. I got 187. I sell to the man online. All the time, Muhammad comes up, sir, at 187,000 rand. Man on the line, I like your technique. Coming in right at the end there, 187,000 rand. Man on the line buys, bar number there, sir, 548 buys. Here comes a nice BMW X1. Buy yourself a BMW X1. What a nice car. Right, let's have a look at it. She's a 2021 BMW. 2021 BMW, have a look at her. What a car. 111,000 on the clock. Open the doors. Open the boot. Have a look. Some of you haven't been in a BMW before. Here's one for you to have a look close up and personal. What a car, ladies and gentlemen. 111,000 on the clock, 2021. Let's do business here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me one you want. 500,000. Look at the year model. Look at the mileage. Make me an offer at 500,000. Where do we go here? What do you got about a 490 now? What do you got a 490? 480 now. What do you got about a 470? Where do we start? 400,000 and I lost now. Make me an offer here. Even at 400, 350 maybe. 300,000 and I'm offered already. At 300,000 and I'm offered with a man on the floor. 300,000 when I have. What do you got about another 310? I've got 300,000 and what about 310? At 300,000 when I sell a roll the while to go. Even at 300,000 and way below the value. I'm just taking a chance here for you, sir. At 300,000 rand first time. At 300,000 rand second time. At 300,000 rand. Are there any other bidders here? Are there any other takers here? Any other interest? 310 online. 310 online. I'll take 320, I'm back. 320,000 rand, I'm back with the man on the floor. What about you, man online? Would you like to try 330? Maybe I make the denominations a little bit smaller. Let's go 325, Collie. Let's go 325. Maybe man online will cope. At 320,000 rand, right now it's to the man on the floor. 320,000 rand first time. Second time, 320,000 Rand. Are there any other bidders here? Muhammad comes up, last chance here for 320,000 Rand. Way below the value for the next one of this nature at 320,000 Rand. Sold there to bar number 524. That one not confirmed. Bring me the Ford Ranger coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at the Ford Ranger. 2019 is the year model here. 230,000 on the clock. Bring her in. Here's the Ford Ranger double cab. You can have her. I sell it all the while. What do we do here? All the while now. What you talk to me? What about to say 190,000? I'm looking for a bid here. 190,000 Rand. Here's a nice bucky. 140,000 Rand. I'm offered. 140, 105. I got men on the line. I got 140 already. You had 140,000 Rand, you're out, sir. You had 140,000 Rand, I'm looking for 145. 140,000 Rand, I got you now, man on the floor now. What do you got about 145 if you like it? You had about 150,000 Rand, I got 150 now, that's all I got. You had 150,000 Rand, I got a seller, I got about 50 stars first time. 150 second time. At 150,000 Rand, here's a bucket for you. Somebody's sleeping now. 150,000 Rand. What about 52? Kali, will you go 52? I've only got 150,000 and I'm looking for 52. 150,000 Rand. Hold through, all done. This one is going to go at 150,000 Rand. Another floor buzzer. Bar number 524 for 150. Please bring in the Nissan MP200. Where is the Nissan MP200? Bring her in. This Nissan MP200 has got 173,000 on the clock. She is a nice little delivery van. Whatever you're looking for in a small little delivery van, she has it all. It is available here. Let's do business on her. Nissan MP200 2019. What about saying 90,000 Rand? Bring her in. What do you got about 90,000 Rand to go? I'm looking for a bid here. What do you got about 90? What about 90,000 Rand? I'm offered 70,000 Rand, 50,000 Rand. I got you. Thank you, sir. I got 50,000 Rand. I'm offered. Will you get about enough 55 and 5? I sell it to go at 50,000 Rand for a Nissan MP200. Can you believe it? 50,000 Rand first time, second time. Someone is sleeping. 55. Will you go 60? No, 55 is there. 60, 65, 70. What about the corner? Will you come back in at 70, sir? I got 65,000 Rand right in the back of the room now. At 70,000 Rand, he's back. Will you go 72,000 Rand? I'm going to help you. At 72,000 Rand, will you go? I got 70,000 Rand in the corner there. At 70,000 Rand, I got about a first time, second time, 72. What about 4, sir? What about 6, sir? No, 74 is there. 6, 78. You know, like 2, 4, 6, 8? 78, sir? No? 76,000 Rand, I'm back over here now. 77. 76,000 Rand, I'm back over here in the center. Muhammad is up, ladies and gentlemen. I've got no other takers here. For 76,000 Rand, last chance, hold through, all done. And I sell stop with the confirmation for 76,000 Rand, hold through, all done, hold through, all done. You buy, sir, 76,000 Rand. What's your bar number this, sir? As we move on to the next one. Bar number this, sir, is 282. It's too late for opening bonnets. Let's bring in the next one. She's sold already. Here comes in the next one. Nissan NV350. Nissan NV350. Have a look at her. With 22,000 on the clock. Can you believe it? 22,000 on the clock. Nissan NV. That's brand new. Right. 22,000 on the clock. That's now clean. Slight dent on the front. but I have it for you. 22,000 on the clock. Give me the hooter. I want to hear what a brand new car. Oh, that's what it sounds like. Right, let's talk about it. We've been selling them all day, all night, 200,000. Let's not waste time. Will you give me an offer here? What are you going to put on 200,000 rand? Gentlemen, where do we go? Make me an offer here. Where do we go now? 22,000 on the clock. Gentlemen, open the doors. Open the sides. 22,000. 150,000 rand already I'm offered. Will you get about a 150? Will you come back in? What about a 155? At 150,000 rand I'm offered already. Man on the floor now. I gotta let it go. Gotta sell it now. At 150,000 rand I gotta sell now first time. At 150,000 rand I gotta let it go now. I gotta put a second time. 155 online now. You're gonna have to go 160. What about 165? It's your 160,000 and I'll take 165. Go. 170 is back again, sir. What about 172? I got 170,000 rand is against 272. 74, 76,000 rand. Never luck now. I got about 78. What about 80,000 rand to go? At 80,000 rand, I got about 82. 84, 86,000 rand. Got about 88. What about 190? 92, sir. 94, 96,000 rand. Got about 98. I got about 200. I got about 202, sir. I got about 204, sir. I got about 206, sir. At 206,000 rand, I sell to go. What about 208,000 rand? I got 206,000 rand. I sell against everyone. Man in the corner, you're out. Man online, you're out. At 206,000 rand, I got about a first time. Second time. At 208,000 rand, man online, 210 I'll take. 210, you've come a long way with me, sir. 210 I go. Man on the line, now you're a lot. Now I got 210, 10, man on the floor. What about 12,000 rand, man online? I got about 12,000 rand. Tell you what, sir. Go 15, I put on the market, sir. At 215,000 rand. I got to 12 now with the man online. You want to go to 13. 213,000 and I'm back again, man on the floor. Get about 14,000 rand, where to go? At 213,000 rand, man online is back at 14. Because I told you I would, I still am, sir. 215. She's on the market now at 215,000 rand. 15, I got you. Now she's on the market. I sell her to go. 216,000 rand. Even like a man online is back. What about 17,000 rand, sir? 17, I got man online. You should have taken the 15. I would have knocked by now. We would have all gone home. At 217. Now it's going to be a long afternoon now. At 218,000 rand. Where do we go? It's your 218 online. 19, you're going to have to come back. What about 20,000 rand man online? Where are you now? I got 218,000 and 20 online. What about 21, sir? At 220,000 and I sell to the man on the floor now. Will you got about 1,000 and Evelaga? At 221, I got you, thank you, sir. I got about 221, man on the floor. What about 22,000 and B? I got 221,000 and 22 online. Will you got about 3,000 and Evelaga? What about 4,000 and 224? At 223,000 and I got a seller. All the while 224,000 rand. Here comes in the next one. Will you got about 5 and 5? I got 224,000 and 25, thank you, sir. Will you got about 6,000 and B? At 225,000 and I got 6 online. What about 7, sir? At 226. 7, I'm back on the floor. What about 8,000 and to go? At 227,000 and who's going to go about 8? And seller to go to 27,000 and man on the floor. Last chance, hold the roll down. 8 online is back. 29. 9, I got you now. What about 30? I got about 229,000 and I got man on the floor. What do you got about 30,000 rand? At 229, I gotta let it go. Now I got about a first time. Second time. 229, 30 online now. What are you going to 31? At 230,000 rand, we're going to do it, sir. We can do it, sir. What about 231? I sell all the while. Man online at 230,000 rand. You're out. And 31 is back again. Man on the floor now. What about you, man online? Will you come back in at 32? I got 231 at 231. Man on the line. Where are you now, sir? Otherwise, I sell to the man on the floor. 32 is back. Will you go 33? At 232,000 rand. Man online. 33, sir. At 232,000 rand. Man on the floor, all out. Man online, you're finally in. Hold on to your bid. At 232,000 rand. No other bidders, your last chance of the roll done. And I sell to the man on the line. Selling and confirming. 232 buys, buy number 245. Ring in the Ford Ranger. Here she comes up now. Have a look at her now. I'll tell you the story. 172,000 on the clock. Ford Ranger 2019. The vehicle is available for sale. If you're just joining us, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're on lot number 44 on our online auction and live auction here at the High Street Fleet Co. Company. We're excited. We've brought you nothing but lovely Buckies, lovely Quantums, lovely Nissans, and we carry on that model, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a double cab Ford Ranger, 172,000 on the clock. She is. She's available for sale. Let's do business here now. What do you got about 197,000 rand? What about a 190? 89. What do you got about 85? 89. What do you got about a 150? I'm looking for about 150,000 and I'm over now, 120. I got about 120,000 and I'm bid now. What about 125? At 120,000 and it's not on you, sir. It's at the back of you, sir. At 120,000 and what do you got about a 5? 120,000 and got about a first time now. Got about a second time now. On the Ford Ranger double cab now, 120. Are there any other bidders online? What about you now? Now. At 120,000 and I got to let it go now. At 122,000 and there's not a bidders here. Let's also the rule down, the rule down, the rule down. At 120,000 another roll down. 542 to 524 will buy there. And that one, of course, subject to confirmation as well. Right, here she comes up. The next one, Isuzu D-Max. Have a look at the mileage on her. 74,000 on the clock. Please don't bump Janine. Jesus, that was close. Funega, we'll have a chat on Monday in the boardroom with you and I. He seems to have issues with you, this guy. Bring in that Isuzu. Bring in that Isuzu. I'm so excited for her. She's a 2019. She's only got 74,000 on the clock. There's not a lot of them like her. She's one of the few. Let's make it quick and painless. 200,000. 150, I'm offered. What about 155? Go now. 160, I got you already. What do you got about 165? Hit 165,000 and I'm back in again now. What do you got about 130? Hit 165,000 and I'm back in again now. What do we do here? 165,000 and talk to me now. Man on the line, where are you? I got man on the floor at 165,000 and 170, I got you on the floor. What about 180,000 rand to go? 175, I'm back. What do you got about 180? At 180,000 rand, what do you got about 185? Men in the corner, what do we do here? 185 and 5, I go near. Got about 190,000 rand, where do you go again? I got about 190,000 rand, I saw men in the corner. 95, I'm back in again. What do you got about 200? I got about 95 and 5, I saw. Got about a first time now. I got about 195, I got about a selling a second time now. At 195,000 rand, how much is it now? What do you got about 97 if you like on her? What about 97 if you like on her? At 195,000 rand, no doubt is here. Subject to confirmation, I'm going to put my hammer up. At 195,000, down the roll, down the roll, down the roll, down the roll, down. He buys 195. What's your buy number this, sir? 285 buys for 195. Bring in the one. Janine, they're all trying to take you out. I'll be your defense. Don't you worry. Here we go. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, Ford Focus. 2016 Ford Focus. I like me a Ford Focus. Oh, she sounds nice. She sounds so nice. Listen to that engine. Here's a nice Ford Focus, ladies and gentlemen. Buy her for the mother-in-law. Buy her for the daughter. Buy her even just for the girlfriend, you know. They are there as much as we deny it. She also needs a car to get around. Mileage 153,000 on the clock. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do business here. You're about 120,000 rand I'll take for her. You're about 120,000 rand, otherwise you make me an offer. You're 120,000 rand, I'm looking for a bid. Here's a Ford Focus. Where do we go? 120, 110, what about 115 now? You're about 110,000 and I'll take it to go here. Will you make me know if I got about 100,000 rand for a Ford Focus? 100,000 rand, men online, what are you saying now? I got about 75,000 and I'm offered. It's 75,000 and I'm back in again. I got about 80,000 and I go now. Will you get about 85? At 80,000 and all the roll and I'm gonna let her go now. Hey, have a look at her now. The Ford Focus, I got about 80,000 and I got about a first time now. I got about a second time. At 80,000 and what do we do now? Will you get about 82,000 and anywhere? Otherwise I let her go. At 80,000 rand, there's not a bit as here. Let's also the roll down. Got about 80,000 rand. What about 81 Kali? I really think she's a nice car. I think she deserves a little bit more effort. What about 81? At 80,000 rand, what do you got about 81? At 80,000 rand, how much is up? Hope the roll down. Have a look at the Ford Focus for 80,000 rand. Bargains galore. Here at the High Street Fleet Co. 80,000 rand. Buys your roll down. There we go. Buy number 524 bars. for 80 decent Rwanda. Bring in the Ford Ranger. Ford Ranger, bring her in. What do we do here? In your catalogs, lot number 47 in your catalogs. Lot number 47 in your catalogs. She is the one to have a look at. 184,000 on the clock. What a nice bucky. Rubberized right through to the back. Gary, give us the hooter there, my friend. This is terrible. Ford Ranger. No hooter. They won't open the gate for you, eh? You can't get in. You have to stand by the door and say, hey, I'm home. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, she's still a nice bucky. Look at the shoes on her. Continental tires I've put on her. What about 180,000? I'll give you a discount here. What about 180? What do you got about a 175 here? What do you got about a 170.69? Got about a 65 here. Got about 160,000 and I'm looking for the B. What do you got about a 160 now? What do you got about a 150? What about 150,000 rand? Have a look at the buggy here. 150,000 rand Ford Ranger first time. Second time. 150,000 rand. Cheaper the price. 150 cheaper the price. Last chance hold the roll done. No takers, no interest here. For sure. Not even a single offer here. For free? Tell you what, they're sleeping now. I must start serving some Red Bull. Let's take that one and keep it back home. Let's keep that one at home. Right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this one now. Got bids coming in already. Toyota Quantum. Toyota Quantum. 129,000 on the clock on the Toyota Quantum. It's a 14-seater, I presume. Please confirm there, Funega. 14-seater, ne? That is right, huh? 11-seater, sorry. This one is an 11-seater, ladies and gentlemen. She is available. That's why the price is slightly cheaper here. Have a look at her. 2019 was the year model we made her. 184,000 on the clock on her. Let's do business now. You can have her, ladies and gentlemen, for 250,000. I'll ask. 250. I've been selling the 14-seaters for 350. So here we come now. How about 150,000 and I'm of it? Men online's coming already. Will you go 155? Here 150,000 rand. Shaheen, you and I can buy this one for 150. 155, I got the real boss in now. What about 160,000 rand to go? Here 155,000 rand. We're back in the game with the man on the floor now. Who's going to get about 160,000 rand? I'm looking for the bid now. At 155,000 rand, man online, you're all out now. 155,000 rand, I sell it on the first time now. Second time. 60, 65, I'm back now. What do you got about 70 now? I got 170,000 rand man in the corner. What do you got about 75? What about 180? 80, I got you now. What do you got about 85? What about 90, sir? What do you come back in at 90? At 190, what do you got about 95? 95, I got about 200,000 rand. I'm looking for the bay now. What about 200,000 rand? I got you now. What do you got about 200? What do you got about 205 and 205 and 5? I go now. What about 210, 10? What do you got about 10? I go now. What do you got about 15,000 rand, sir? What do you got about 15,000 rand? I'm bid. What about 220,000 rand? Watch out now. At 220, sir, you're going to lose it now. 1520, got you now. What about 225 and 5? What do you got about 5 and 5 now? I got about 225,000 and I'm back in again at 30. What about 35 and 5? At 230, what do you got about 5 and 5? 235, what about 40,000 rand? What do you go? I got about 235 now. What do you got about 40? What about 40? 240,000. 245. 240. I tell you what, I'm going to put on the market. I'm going to sell and confirm her. Give me 245. Give me 245. At 240,000 rand I sell against you. 245 I have. You might as well say you've come all the way to the top, sir. At 245. What can I do, sir? I'm just an auctioneer. At 250 I have. At 250,000 rand, what do I do here? At 250,000 rand, will you come back and get about enough 55? Will you get about enough 55? At 250,000 rand, first time? Second time? Will you go 55? 55 online? 260 there, gentlemen in the corner. Where's the man online coming at 265? We're doing well, gentlemen. 260 I have already. What about 265? Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, no, don't shake your head. You can't leave us here. We're doing so well as a group. Nothing. Teamwork makes the dream work. 265,000, and that's where we are. We're looking for 70 now. Gentlemen, I'm selling to the man online. I tell you what I'm going to do for you. 267. Thank you, sir. Man online, I tell you what I'm going to do for you. 269. At 267,000 rand. Everybody gets a share like Oprah says, you get one, you get one, you get one. At 267,000 rand, now it's with the floor. Man online, you're allowed. 269, he comes back in again. He says, you're a liar, you auctioneer. What about 271? Gentlemen, where do we go here? I can see this on your floor already, Mr. Shaheen. Nice and clean. 272. The longer you take, the more expensive it gets. 274 I have. Man online, where are you? Will you go 276? I got 274,000 rand with the man on the floor now. What about man online? 76 is back. What about you, sir? Would you come bigger than 78? Got me to 76,000 rand, man on the line. First time, second time. Gentlemen, you're out in the corner. Now 78, they say, hold on, Mr. Auctioneer. We always have more money. You can't tell us what to do. Here we go, 278. You get about 280,000. I tell you what you do, gentlemen. Just give me 3,000 rand more, and we are all happy to go now. 283,000 rand. Got you now. 283,000 rand. Sometimes you got to take the long route to get to the top. 283,000 rand. I got you now. What about 85? There we go. Man online is back now. What about 87, sir? Now we're doing 2,000 rands only, sir. 285,000 rand. Here we go. Hammer is up at 285,000 rand. I'm giving you a chance to think about it. No. No. It's going online, sir. I want to sell to you, but you need to give me money more. There's another buyer now. 287. 289. Is that a thumbs up? 291. 291. You see, you could have paid 287 that time. Now you're paying 291. The tax is just going out the roof, really. This is not a good strategy we are doing here, Mr. Shaheen. It's not working. 291,000 rand. I have Kali already. And of course, I'm looking for 293 now. At 291, I'm selling to confirm here. First time, second time. At 291,000 rand, there's no other bidders here. Last time, so through all done. Oh, 293. Woo. That wasn't me, eh? I was really putting the hammer down. I tell you what, let's go 294. I'll give you boys the 1,000 rand just until the end of the auction. 293, I'll give you the 1,000. I'll give you 1,000. You're not going to take my 1,000? Okay, it's fine. 293,000 rand, man online. Imran, it's all on you, sir. I sell for 290,093. Sold and confirmed. Let's move on to the next one. Thank you for the support, boys. Bar number 245. Right, here we are, the BMW X3. This car has caused so much commotion in my life. My wife nearly, of course, left me. The dogs want to bite me. My boss wants to fire me. There's collusion everywhere. People just want to shoot me. This is the car they've been fighting over. I've had calls from Dubai, from Israel, Pakistan, everywhere. People want this car, lot number 49. It's a 2022 BMW with 205,000 on the clock. What a nice car. Oh, she looks sexy, eh? Bring her in. I even had America phone me. The guys that are in America were phoning. Celeste, I see you. Buyer number 243, I see you. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her now. Open the doors. Open the boats. Have a look at her. What do we do here? I got a nice car for you all, I tell you now. 205,000 on the clock. Where do we start? Yet about, say, 500,000 rand. You tell me. At 500,000 rand, I'm looking for a bid now. What do you got about 495, 490, 485? Yet about 450,000 rand you can have her. Look at the mileage, look at the car. Will you go 420? What about 400,000? Make me an offer, gentlemen. Throw me a number. I've got an offer for 350,000. 350,000, Carly, let's get it right. I want the guys online. I know I've got bidders calling in from America. I know I've got one guy from Dubai online. 350,000 Rand is where we are. It's nothing in US dollars. It's absolutely nothing. It's like 1 month's salary. 350,000 Rand. Now let's go. Will you get it now? 360,000 Rand if you like her. I sell her all the while for 350,000 Rand to the man on the floor. It's the only bid I have. It's the only one I have. At 350 first time. Second time. Muhammad comes up at 350,000 Rand. No other bidders here. No other takers here. For 350,000 Rand. Hold on. Subject to confirmation. 350,000 Rand. Not sold, but we'll have a very good conversation about this one. Yes, we will. Yes, yes. Sorry, sir. What's your bar number there for the record? Just for the record, 273. 273 bars there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the polo. Coming up your way. 206,000 Rand clean as they come. We've been selling them 110, 115, 120. Here's a nice one. Funega. I can see you running your Uber business there. Everything going nice, eh? 120 I'll take. 120,000 Rand will you give me for a nice little polo? 120, 115, 110. 10 will you go? Yeah, about 110,000 Rand I got you. Will you get about 110,000 Rand? What about 11 will you go? What about 112? Will you get about 112,000 Rand? What about 100,000? Hit 100,000 Rand. I'm looking for a bit. Make me an offer here. Come on, somebody talk to me. What about 100,000 Rand to go? I'll take 90,000 Rand for the polo. And 90,000 Rand. Will you get about 90,000 Rand? I got about the first time. Where are you going to get a fresh looking polo like this for 90,000 Rand? 90,000 Rand, 95 I got now. Will you got about 100,000 Rand if I like now? I got about 95,000 Rand, man on the floor. Welcome, young man, at 95. Even at 95, even at 95, I got about the first time now. What about 97,000 Rand if I like now? Kali, try me at 2. What about now? Come here at 2, Kali. I got 95,000 Rand. Are you trying me at 2, Kali? I know I got a little bit more somewhere. And 95,000 Rand, but you got about a second time now. What about 96,000 Rand? Here's the polo. I think it's the last one of the ones I have on the floor today. At 95,000 Rand, Hummer comes up. At 95,000 Rand, Hummer comes up. There's no other bidders here. To the big young man, I'm going to sell it to you, sir, for 95,000 Rand. No other bidders. Hold through, done. What's your bar number there, sir? Bar number 208 bar for 95,000 Rand. 208. It is 208, yeah? There we go. I've got 30 vision. Right, here comes, of course, the next one. The cars are slowly running out. The cars are slowly running out. If you came to buy something and you didn't get one, you need to start looking now. I know the word is getting around. The word is getting around. This is the place to come to get a decent car. Here comes a nice slip to D-Max with 100,000 on the clock. She really is nice. She doesn't need a story. 200,000 Rand. Gentlemen, what do we do? 150. 150,000 Rand I'm offered. Will you get it now? 155. Color it in at 150. What about 155? 160 I have already. Will you get it? 170. Yet about 160,000 Rand. I'm looking for 165. Hold the ball. I sell it to go near 165. Have a look at it now. Got about the first time, second time. 165,000 Rand. Who's going to go 170? Even at 165,000 Rand, will you go 70? 167 I have. What about 169? I got 167,000 Rand, man on the floor. First time now, second time now. What do you got about 169? I'm back in the game now. 171,000 Rand, sir. What do you got about 73, sir? At about 173,000 Rand, I got 171 already. I'm looking for 173,000 Rand, sir. It's against you now. 73 I have. 75 I have. What about will you come back in at 77, sir? At 175,000 Rand, I got about the first time. A second time. 177, I'm back now. Will you get about a 79? What about 179? I got 177,000 here. I sell for the first time. Second time is against you, boys. I sell at 177,000 Rand. Hold on, Muhammad is up and I sell STC 177,079 online. I'll give you the 180, sir. I maybe have taken too long. 180,000, sir. At 179,000 and men online now. What do I do? Men online. Will you go to 180? 180 I have on the floor now. What about 181,000 and I'm looking for the bid now. I got me 180,000 and I gotta sell now. What do we do? Men on the line, you're allowed to sell. Muhammad is up at 180,000 and men on the floor. Hold the roll done. 180,000 and the roll done, the roll done. Buys 180. My number there, sir, is 285. Here comes another Ford Ranger double cab, 170,000 on the clock. She is available for sale. Please don't run over the customer. It could become expensive. Right, here we are, but we will have a chat. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Have a look at this one now, the Ford Ranger 2019, 170,000 on the clock. The vehicle is now available, ladies and gentlemen. What a nice car. Yes, she is available. 150 I'll take for her. Somebody talk to me. What about 150? Any offers here? Look at the double cab, ladies and gentlemen, the Ford Ranger. What a nice car. I'm looking for an offer here. 150,000 rand. Somebody talk to me. Imran says 75,000 rand. Okay, Imran, I'll come down to your price. Now I got 80. 80,000 rand. I'm offered already. Men on the floor. Who's going to get about 85? I got 80,000 rand. I sell a Ford Ranger for 80,085. What about 90? I got 85, 90,000 rand, I'm back, 95. What about 100,000 rand, sir? I got 95 already, sir. 100,000 rand, he says, hold on, Mr. Auctioneer, 105 I have. What about 110, sir? At 105,000 rand, I want it for you, this car, sir. I can see you inside this bucket, 10 I have already. 115, I'm back. He's also got some other ideas. 115,000. What about 117? What about 117? At 115,000 rand, first time. Second time. 115,000 rand, 116 you want to try. At 115,000 rand, I sell somebody confirmation. Hold on. At 115,000 rand, the roll down, the roll down, the roll down. The man in the corner, he buys there for 115,000 rand. What is your buy number there, sir? Buy number 273. Right, and Germany, I got a nice NV350 for you. You want to start a taxi business, you buy NV350. 2019, 32,000 on the clock. Impossible. Open those doors, I want to see. 32,000 on the clock. What a car. Nissan NV350. Let's do business now. Got man on the line here. 200,000. We sold the other one for 150. The offer is now 150. What about 155,000 rand? Talk to me now here. Where do we go, Cully? We'll get about 155. 155 I have already now. I got you already. What about 160,000 rand? I go. 155. Give me 157 now. 157. Will you go 57? I got 160 online. Will you come back in at 65? 160,000 rand. I got about a first time man online. I got about 5,000 rand I got on the floor now. What about 170,000 rand? Will you talk to me now? I got 165,000 rand I got man on the floor. Come on, you can do it. Don't fall asleep on me now. I got 165,000 rand. I sell it again. First time. Second time. How much is up? Ladies and gentlemen, 65, 7 I go now. Will you come back in at 70 I got? Man online has got 70. Will you come back in at 72,000 rand? 172,000 rand I got on the floor. Men on the line, you're allowed. It's not me, sir. It's the gentleman on the floor. What about 174? I got 172,000 rand. 74 is back. What about 6, sir? 176,000 rand. He says I'm still in the running. Will he go 78? 176,000 rand. 78 online. 180,000 rand. Let's round it off, sir. It's easier to work out the tax. 180 I have. What about 182? I tell you, gentlemen, we're so close to the market here. 180,000 rand. Who's going to go 182? At 180,000 rand, we're going to put them all in. 82 online. Well, you got about 84, sir. I got about 182,000 rand. What about 84, sir? At 184,000 and I'm back, man, on the floor now. What about 186,000 rand? 184,000 and I got about the first time. Second time. 86 online. Now, where to go? 88, sir. At 188,000 rand, come back in again. 188 I'll take. Trust me on this now. What about 190? I got 188,000 rand, man, on the floor now. First time. Second time. 190 comes back in again. 92 I have. What about 94? I got about 92,000 rand. I sell to the man on the floor. 94 is back. 96 on the floor. What about 98,000 rand? I got 196,000 rand on the floor now. What do you got about 198,000 rand? I got about 200 on the floor. What about 210? What do you got about 202 now? I got about 200,000. Oh, 202 now. What do you got about 4? I got on the floor. What about 206,000 rand? At 204,000 rand, I got about first time 6 online. Got about 208,000 rand. I got now, man, on the floor. What about 210? At 208,000 rand, there you go now. 210, we on the market. I'm on the market. I'm on a sell to go now to 10. And everybody else is out now to 10. How many is up? I'm selling to confirm. No one else can buy this afterwards. 210, 212. I got more buyers now. 212, 212, 214, 214. Come on now, do it again. 216. It's just the two of you online. Unless somebody knows somebody there. I don't know anyone. 214,000 rand. How much is up? And I sell to the man on the line. Sir, last chance here. Otherwise, I'm selling to the man online. 214,000 rand. All done, all done, all done, all done, all done. Sold and confirmed. 214,000 rand. Bar number 245. Oh, here comes the Nissan NP200. Nissan NP200. I've got a lot of threatening phone calls for this car. All those guys who were threatening me on the telephone, I know who you are. Yes, the car's here now. Let's do business. Let's see who's the real boss now. They were phoning me. They said they're going to kill me if I don't sell this car to them. Well, now the car's here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do business now. She's nice. Look at the back. Open the bonnet. Picture yourself putting in some boxes in there. Maybe a shovel. Maybe some sand. I don't know what you want to carry. But whatever the case, she's available now. 90,000 rand you can have her. You bought an ugly one for 90,000. I can tell you that now for sure. Because I hadn't seen this one. But at this one, I'm seeing it for the first time. So this one. You saw this one, eh? But this one's better than the other one. You agree, eh? And that one you paid 90. Okay, fine. I'll give you a discount of 10. You can have it for 80,000 rand. We sold the other one for 90. Yeah, I got about 90,000 rand. Somebody online is already in at 90. Will you come big in at 90,000 rand? But you got about 92,000 rand. But go. And 90,000 rand, I'll let it go now. What do I do? I got about 90,000 rand. I got about 90,000 rand. But you got about first time now. I got about 92,000 rand. I'm back in again. Man on the floor now. But you got about 4. I got about 94,000 rand. I'm back in again. But you got about 6,000 rand. I go now. What about 70,000 rand? Got about 100,000 rand. But you coming again. I got 96,000 rand. Bidders against you now, sir. I sell to the man in the front here. And 98,000 rand. But you come back in again at 98. 98,000 rand. Make it 100,000 rand. I know you got 100,000 rand. Come on, you must have 100,000 rand. I know you got 100,000 rand. And 99,000 rand, I got to sell 98. And 98,000 rand, I got to first. I told you got 100,000 rand. Where you get it from now? But I got 100,000 rand. You see what happens? You see what happens when you don't trust the auctioneer? I told you to take it at 90. 98. You say you don't have 100. Now that guy went and put 100. This one is putting 102. Now you're going to pay 104. You're costing us money, my friend. This is not the strategy we agreed. 104. 104 is your car. After that, you are finished. You sell your shoes. Or you're leaving. You don't want any more. This game is not for you. This one, you're going to play golf. Right. 104,000 rand, I got him already. Give me 1,000 rand, I give you for 105. You heard him, he said he's going. 105. Are you still going? 105 and a half. 500 rand between friends. 500. I knew you're not going to go. At 105,000 now with a 500 on top, sir. I got 105,000 rand with a 500 on top, sir. You got to top it up now. Go 106,000 rand. What do I do here? Otherwise, I sell against you now, sir. First time. Second time. You're going to have to hire his van to carry your stuff. 106 now. At 106,000 rand, I got you now. What do I do here? Yeah, he's the one now driving. You're the one hiring. 106,000 rand. What do we do? Got about first time, second time. 107, I like you already. You're going to have to pay 108. I got 7 already online. What about 109? At 107,000 rand. Watch me. Talk to me now, boys, now. I got about 107,000 rand. What do you got about 108 online? Who's going to go to about 109 now? I got 108,000 rand first time now. I got about 108,000 rand. I got about second time now. Man online. How much is up? Man online. 109 is back now. What about 110? I got about 110 if you like her. At 109,000 rand, yo, we're getting close now. At 109,000 rand. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do for you guys. You've been such a great sport. If you give me another 1,000 rand, I put her on the market. If you give me an extra 1,000 rand, I put it on the market. So which means no negotiation. She's sold and confirmed. You can even drive her home today. No problem. Extra 1,000 rand. Yeah. You know, 1,000 rand in my bakkie, I can't even get home. Here we go. Now I got about 110,000 rand. 111. 111. 111 and a half. Here 111, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially on the market. We are on the market. We are selling to confirm at 111. Man online is back at 112. That's not my fault. I was not involved there. 112,000 rand. What about 113? It's 112,000 rand first time. Second time, it's like the Lepalala story. Nobody knows how the money got in the sofa. Talk to me, sir. 112,000 and I sell to the man on the line. Hold the roll down. And I sell for 112,000 rand. Hold the roll down, hold the roll down, hold the roll down. You are a great sport. Thank you, gentlemen. I sell to the man online. 112,000 rand. And the buy number there, Carly, was 548 buys. Right, here we go again. Here's a nice Susie coming up your way. 92,000 on the clock. The cars are running out. If you haven't bought something, you need to really start looking at something seriously. Otherwise, you're going to go home with nothing. That was not the mandate. The mandate was to bring home a nice bakkie. This one, no tailgate, nothing to fix. The car is in immaculate condition. Gary, I'm hesitant to ask you for the hooter here. This one sounds like a hooter for a Mini Cooper. Terrible, but we sell the car nonetheless. 2019 was the year model. Let's talk business here. Mr. Amar, what do we do, sir? Will you give me 200,000 rand on this bakkie? At 200,000 rand, I'm asking for the 200. What about 199, 90, what do you go? Get about 185, 150 I'm offered. I got about 150,000 and I got about 155. Now 60, now 65. Got about 70,000 and where to go? I got about 165,000 and thank you, Kali. 170,000 and I'm back in again. I got about 75. I'll take 180,000 and where to go? Hit 180,000 and we got about 85. I go. What about 190? I got 185,000 and I sell it to go now. Hit 185,000 and I got about the first time now. Second time now. What about 190,000 and where to go now? I got about 190,000 and I sell man online. 190,000 and I sell man online. All the while Muhammad comes up. 195. Welcome to the show, sir. You know, I've been waiting for you. It's like there's some kind of chemistry pulling me to you. I knew you were coming to me. I have you now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 195. It's on you for now, sir, at 195. Man online, you're allowed. Give me 200, you can have it. You get about 200,000. I got about 195. I got about seller now, first time now. 195, I got about second time now. 200,000, sir. Let's work together here. This is what I'm going to do for you. I want you to have this bakkie because there's something that's telling me this is your bakkie. Give me an extra 4,000 rand. I put on the market. If you give me 4,000 rand, I put on the market, I confirm. You drive home. You go figure it out with your wife why you spent more. Here we go. 200,000 is what I have online. Give me an extra 4 and I put on the market. At 200,000 rand, man online, hold on. You might just be lucky yet. 200,000 rand, first time, second time. You sure? It's not a joke. I'm selling this car to you. I know it's 204. 204. You want the bucky or not? You'll deal with the wife at home. Don't worry. Wives are always upset. It's nothing new, man. 204. Sorry, ladies. 204,000 Rand, I'm on the market. At 204,000 Rand, I'm on the market. Man online, I didn't promise you anything. At 204,000 Rand, I sell at 204,000 Rand. Man online, where are you? Save the day, please. At 204,000 Rand first time. At 204,000 Rand second time. Man online, don't do this to me now. At 200, this was not the arrangement. 204, is there a delay in network or maybe something is happening? 204,000 Rand, selling, network, man online, 204,000, hold on, confirmed, for 204,000 Rand. This may be my last auction, thank you very much. Bar number there, sir, 342, don't ever forget me, sir. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes lot number 56 now. The cars are running out. 10 more cars to go. It's exciting here. Tell them that I'm giving the cars away today, man. 10 more cars to go, ladies and gentlemen. Toyota Quantum. The guys are looking for these cars. Whether you're running a tourism business, whether you've got whether you're a taxi boss, or whether you just have a big family, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you want to look at. Why buy a Viano when you can buy yourself a Toyota Quantum 14-seater, 199,000 for half the price of what you pay for a Viano? She is available here at High Street Fitco. Talk to me. 350,000 Rand is all I ask. Look at the condition of this bus. Look at the condition of this bus. 350,000 Rand, 280 I'm offered. At 280,000 Rand, the bar's done. Waste time, 285. At 285, I got you now, sir. What do you got to 290? Talk to me now, Carly. 90, I have 95. What about 300,000 Rand? Thank you. I got me 300,000 Rand already. She is available now at 300. What about 305? Even at 300,000 Rand, have a look at the bus. 14-seater, 300,000 Rand. I got about a first time. 300,000 Rand, got about a second time. 305, I got online. I'll take your 310, sir. At 310,000 Rand, sir. I've got with the man on the floor now. Man online, where are you? 15,000 Rand is back now. What do you go? 20. At 320,000 Rand, I got you already. What about 25? What about 30? At 325, I got already. If I get an extra 10,000 Rand, we on the market. I got 325 here. For an extra 5,000 Rand, I'll put on the market and I'll sell it today. 325 first time. 325 second time. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. How are you? 330,000 Rand is what I'm asking for. Have you got 330 for me? Ja, koop, nee, koop. Wat sê meneer? Jy is nie sure nie. Wat gaan aan, but jy weet nie. But ek sal kry die 300,030. Dankie man. 330,000 ek het hom nou. 335 with the man on the online. Wat sê man on the floor now? 335. HA4, sir. HA4, alsjeblieft toe man. Ek het 335. First time. Second time. My Afrikaans is not so delicious, but ek weet geld. Here's 335 on the line. Julle 340. Wat sê jy meneers? 335. First time. Second time. Muhammad is up. And I'm going to sell at 335. This side you're out. This side you're out. Do you want me to try something smaller? 337. I mean, you came here, you made the effort to be here. I'd rather sell to you than the guys online. They're relaxing at home. And he's on the couch. His wife is bringing him strawberries and cream. You sure you're all out, sir? 335, 337 and a half. 337 and a half. Man online, I know you're eating strawberries and cream. But you can still 339. He says, don't worry, the strawberries are good. 340. 339 is now against you. There's nothing I can do to help you here. You are on your own, gentlemen. How many is up? All three rolled and I sell for 339,000 Rand to the man online. Man on the line buys 339, buy number 344. Take her out. Bring me the polo. Right, ladies and gentlemen, they love me, but they hate me as well. Yeah, yeah, it's a love-hate relationship, but it carries on. 2019 BMW 320D. Okay, before that one, let's sell the Polo. What a car I have for you. Here's a sexy Polo. This is a sexy Polo. 50,000 on the clock. Yo. If only I had the cash. Auctioneer salary, you don't get much, but you can't buy a Polo. 2019. Oh, she's too clean, I tell you now. You can barely hear her make a sound. She's got silencer, sensors, everything inside. Yes. Even the airbags are in there as well. We've put everything. Oh, this is sexy. We never asked for the hood of Apollo, but it's fine. We'll take it, sir. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with a nice little Polo. We've been selling them for 120, 110, 115. I have one big buyer. Mr. Polo himself is here. Mr. Polo, where do we start? Mr. Polo, where do we start, sir? I must come down. 80,000. We haven't sold one for 80. 80,000 run a high. I got about 85 down, back in again. I got about 85,000 hand, but it go 90. What about 90,000 hand? But it got about 90,000 hand. I got about 85. 85,000 hand, I got you now. So I sell the world. I got about 95 man online. What it got about 100,000 hand? I'm back in again. Got about 105. 105,000 hand, but it got about 107. At 107,000 hand, what about you here, sir? I got about 105,000 hand. I got man on the floor. Got about 7. I got on the floor. What about 109,000 hand? But you do it again now. At 107,000 hand, I got about first time now. Second time now. I got about 109,000 and I'm back in again. I got about 11 I go. Got about 11,000 and I'm back in again. Man on the right here. 11,000 hand, but it got about 13,000 hand, but it go in here. Got about 130,000 hand, but it got about 13 I got you. Well, it got about 15,000 hands, sir. At 115,000 hand, I'm back in again. But it got about 17 now. What about 17 now? At 115,000 hand, got about the first time now. Second time now. 15,000 hand count, talk to me now, what about you here? At 115,000 hand, make a decision here. 17,000 hand, I got you, but it about 19,000 hand, talk to me. At 117,000 hand is against you, man, come on. At 117,000 hand, let me look at the values here. At 117,000 hand, give me 19,000 hand, give me 21 and I'll put it on the market. I'll put it on the market for you, young man. You've done it today, you bought all of them. One more, you don't have 3,000 rand. Something is going to happen online. 121. Yeah, make 121, I put on the market. You can go home now, Soma. You can get in the car, you can even drive it back. I don't want problems in my life. Hey, that calculator must throw it away. Yes, you're happy. Sure. I like you already. 121,000 rand. She's on the market. We are selling to confirm. Sir, you're out, sir. 121,000 rand. He's smiling because he wants to upset this bromance. He doesn't like this entanglement we have. What about 121? Will you go 122? 123? Ah, it's not me. You can go see that guy. You are more than welcome to go that side. It wasn't me, sir. 123. It's the last Polo of the day. 23. 24, sir. Oh. You're going to leave me hanging after you cause so much problems. For 1,000 rand, sir. All the while I sell at 123,000 rand. Muhammad is above the roll done and I sell to confirm for 123,000 rand over the roll done. You buy confirm, sir. 123,000 rand. What's your bar number again, boys? Bar number there is 208. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting for this all your lives. Here she comes. Right, ladies and gentlemen. You know when you got a nice thing, you got a nice thing. Mr. Funeka is even out of the car as our driver representative for this vehicle. Excited that this is the one. His opportunity to bring us something special. 2019 model BMW. You've been phoning me, you've been harassing me, you've been even threatening me for this car. The car's in immaculate condition, 103,000 on the clock. You can have an extended motor plan done here quite easily. There's nothing really to talk about. The car's just in an amazing condition. She is available here. High Street Fleet Co. Tell them this is what we have for them. These are the kind of cars that we bring to the market. Ladies and gentlemen, look at her. 2019 320D. The car is now available. Let's do business here. I don't want to waste time here. Will you make me an offer? 300,000 I'm looking for. What about 300,000 rand? Throw me a number. Where do we start? What about Men Online? I've got 230,000 from the Men Online. 230. I want to sell and confirm this car today. I want to let her go. I don't want to see it again. It hurts my feelings. 230,000. Yet about 235. I'm back with the Men Online. 240 I have on the floor. At 240,000 rand. Somebody talk to me at 245. At 240,000 rand. What a car. Talk to me, Men Online. You're allowed already. 240,000 rand. Do not be shocked. I will confirm this car. You're going to phone me Monday and you're going to ask me and say, did they accept that price? 245. 250 I'll have. Gentlemen, come back in again. At 250,000 rand. Thank you, sir. 250,000. What about Men Online? Where are you at 255? I sell all the while for 250,000. First time. 250,000. We've got new men in the house. Welcome, sir. 200 and... Yeah, one auctioneer only. Watch out today. This one is a dangerous one. It's going to cost you money. 255 I have online. Now you're going to have to go 260 for shouting a number. But I like you. You're an honorable gentleman. You didn't waste time. 260 is back. What about 265? Watch out. This is serious business now. I'm selling big cars for big boys. You can't be banking at POSB and buying such cars. 260,000 rand. I got about a first time. 260 now. What do we do now? Somebody come back at 265. You want to also shout numbers at the auctioneer. I got 265 online. Now you're going to have to pay 270 if you like her. Oh, nice. I shouldn't have done that. I'm just joking, so I'm playing with you. But I do have 265 online. I do have 265. You're still thinking about it. This could be in your garage tonight. 265. Let me take instructions here. At 265, go 70. Don't let this man. 270 I'll take. I got 270 I'll take. 270,000 rand I'll take. I'm not taking 2,000 rands on a Nissan NV350 and then I must take 2,000 rands on a BMW 320D. No way, sir. With a mileage of 100,000. Come on. 270,000 and will you go 75? Men Online, will you go 75? Otherwise, I keep my car at 270,000 rand first time. Cars don't drink water. 270,000 rand. I got 75 online. Who's going to go 280 at 275? I tell you what I'm going to do, sir. I tell you what I'm going to do. Because I see the wife is here. You know. No, you got to respect women. These are our mothers, our wives, our sisters. We have to love them. We got to respect them. If you give me an extra 5,000, I put on the market. Now, if I put on the market, that means no negotiate. Oh, you took too long. I've got 280 already. I got 280 already. Are we going to lose it? Oh, I got 281. How did we get to 281? Kali, what happened? Oh, no, Kali, we can't take ones. I just told this guy a whole story about ones. You're going to get me fired, Kali. No, you can't do that, Kali. I do apologize about my statement. We do take one, sir. 282. 282, sir, will you go? It's only, and you got to be quick, eh? These people, they keep coming, eh? Yeah, but wait, I'm still busy with this guy because you're sneaky, eh? I see what you're trying to do. You're coming from the back, eh? Yeah, but it's his chance now. If you don't take the 282, I give it to him. 282. 283. Hey, this guy's quick. 284. Hey, the meeting is going to be long here. But everybody must get a fair chance. It is a nice car. 284. Otherwise, for now, we are selling to this gentleman over here. for 283,000. Now when I pick up, okay, 284 online, 285. I like you already. He's back, 285. What about 286? 285, 86 online, 87. 87, I got you. Man online, where are you? You're also going to make quick decisions before the network drops on us. 287. I don't see anybody else coming in. I'm going to sell to you for now, sir. At 287,000, 288 online. 289, sir, I got you. 289, hold on, sir. Give us a hooter there to keep us entertained. Woo! Yes, baby. 288,000 rand. I got 289 already, Carly. Stay with me. 289. Mr. Online, let's round it off. It's easier to work out the text for Cyril. 290. Thank you. Cyril is back in business. 290. What about 291? I'm selling at 290,000 rand first time. 291 is back. This is what we do at High Street Fleet Co. We sell you quality cars and you're not scared to pay for them. Go see on Auto Trader how much she's going for and how much you're paying. You're getting a bargain, I can tell you now. 292 online. 293, sir. 93 says, I'm casually going with you, Mr. Auctioneer. All the way to the top of Kilimanjaro, we shall put the flag. 294, where are you, Mr. Online? You're out, I sell at 293. 4 I have. 295, sir, don't look at the paper now. We are way past the paper. Even the calculations, they don't go that far. Talk to me now. 295, I have you. What about 296, Mr. Online? 295, first time. Second time. I want to confirm already we're on the market. 96 online. 97, sir. It's only money between friends. 297. He says, yes, Mr. Auctioneer, I understand. 297 on the floor. No one ever took their money with, sir. No one, not even Queen Elizabeth. Here we are, 297, first time. Second time. I sell to the man on the floor. Man online, you're going to be out. Muhammad comes up this time, 298, 299. 299, he says, I'm still here, Mr. Auctioneer. Oh, Mr. Online, make it 300. Thank you, sir. 301. 301, will you go, sir? I'm working for my money. I'm so glad my boss is here. 300,000 rand was nothing, sir, for a beautiful car like this. At 300,000 rand, I'm selling to the man online. I want to say thank you to all my underbidders. He says, I'm not done with you, Mr. Auctioneer. 301 I have. 301 I have. What about 302? At 301,000 rand, I sell to confirm today. Mr. Junaid from Afrin, I hope you're watching, sir. Here we are at 301. What about 302 online? Will you go 303, sir? What about 303, sir? At 302,000 rand first time. You need a BMW in your life, sir. One that looks like this. Are you sure? I really want to help you because you've come a long way for this car. 302,000 rand. And I'm going to sell it to a man that you've never seen. I've never, at least you, I can see you. You sure? I want to say, I take my hat off to you. You gave it your best shot. And there's nothing wrong, sir, with putting your best foot forward. But I'm afraid I have to sell to the man online. For 302,000 rand, Hummer is up. Ladies and gentlemen, I would ask that you give this man a round of applause. And of course, the man on the line, thank you as well. Sold and confirmed, 302,000 rand bars. Bar number 245. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we keep it moving. If you can't buy a BMW, buy a Toyota Yaris. Same thing. You're still going to get there. Just a difference of hours. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Toyota Yaris. 80,000 on the clock. Nice one. Small one for the family. Let's get the children around. Let's get the children to school. Thank you, Gary. Bring it forward. Give us the hooter there so we know what Open the door there. Is this auto? Is this automatic? Is this automatic? Oh, it's automatic. This car is automatic. If you're online and you didn't know, this vehicle is automatic. I can tell you now, a Toyota Yaris automatic is big with the ladies, big with the first-time buyer, first-time drivers. She is available here as well. Toyota Yaris, let's talk business here. 80,000 on the clock. She's as clean as they come. What do we do here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's talk about her. You get about a 180 for her. You can take her home today. 180,000 rand, but go. I got about 180,000 rand, but I got about 75. 150,000 rand, I'm over. You get 150,000 rand, but you come begin at 55. What about men online? I got about 150,000 rand. Will you go? Got about 150,000 rand. Will you go? Have a look at the Yaris now. Look at the year model on her as well. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a 2019 at 150,000. Yet about come back in at 151. Maybe we come back down. Yet about you talk to me here. Will you go 140? What about 130, Kali? At 100,000 rand, I'm looking for a bid now. I'll take 100,000 rand to try you all out. I'll take 100,000 rand to try you all out. 100 I have. 105. You took too long. 105. 110. 115. Yeah, I got about 110,000 rand I got already. Yet 115,000 rand I got online. Do you want to take more? 120 I have. At 120,000 rand, what about 130? What about 130? 120,000 rand, I got 25 now with the man online. What about 130? At 125,000 rand, man online, will you go 30, sir? At 130,000 rand I have on the floor, what about 35? At 130,000 rand, I think she's still fair now. At that price, she's fair. 135 online, will you go 140, sir? At 135, I'll take 137, he says. 137 to the man on the floor. He's a bit short of cash here. What about you men online? Will you come begin at 139? 137,000 rand I sell first time. Second time. 139 online. Do I go 140, sir, for you? I've got 139, otherwise I sell subject to confirmation. At 139, men on the line, all through all done. There's no other bidders here for 130. 141 I have with the men online. What about 143? Where's the other bidder? 141,000 rand first time. Second time. 141,000 rand. Subject to confirmation all through all done. I sell to the men on the line. 141,000 rand. Part 283 STC. We will come back to you on that one. Here comes an answer, Isuzu D-Max. Have a look at her Isuzu D-Max that I have for you. Water car, spectacular condition as well. She comes in at lot number 65 more cars to go. 5 more cars to go. Have a look at her. Look at the mileage on her. 81,000 on the clock. 81,000 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm putting up for sale here. Let's do business here. Where do we go here? 190,000 rand I ask. 190, 189, 85. Get about 180,000 rand. Where do you go? I'm up at 150 now. What about 155,000 rand? I'll take the boo. We got him at 150,000 rand. I got to sell it now. I got it for the first time. 150 now. I got it for the second time. 155 men on the line. 60 I have on the floor. Where do you go? 165 now. Come back in again, Collie. He had 165,000 rand. 70,000 rand. I got you now, men on the floor. Where do you go? About 75. 170,000 rand, I got about 75, 80, I got on the floor. Get about 85. I got about 180,000 rand, I got about the first time now. I got about 85, I got about a man online, got about a 190. At 190,000 rand, I got you now, man on the floor now. What do you got about 95 now? I want to put on the market, gentlemen, give me another 5. At 190,000 rand, I shall let it go now. 95, I got about a man on the floor now. I got about 92. And 92,000 rand, go now. I got about 95,000 rand, got about 95, 93,000 rand, where to go? What about 97? 97,000 rand, I got him again. I tell you what, go 198, man online. I go 197,000 rand, you're all in now. 197, I got about 199. We on the market now at 199,000 rand to the man on the line. Where are you, man on the floor? Come back in again. At 199,000 rand, I sell to confirm. First time, second time. How much is up? 199,000, 200,000 rand I have. What about 201? I got about 200,000. What about 201? I got 200,000 rand I'm selling to the man on the floor now. Man online, I apologize. I thought we had it. But I got a little bit more now. At 200,000 rand, got about the first time. 201 online is back. Will you go 202, sir? 202 I have. Will you get about 3 go? I got him at a 202 now. What about 3 go? At 202,000 rand. No other bidders here. You're allowed, man online. 203 is back. 204 I offer. 205, what are you, sir? At 204, men on the floor now. What about 205? I'm up at 205, men on the line. Will you go 5 and 6, sir? What about 6? I go look at it. At 206, he nods his head. He says, thank you, Mr. Auctioneer. 206 I have. Will you go 7? At 206,000 rand, I sell all the while. Men on the floor, 7 online I have now. Will you go about 8? At 207,000 rand, 8 I got on the floor. Will you go about 9? At 208,000 rand, what about 9? I got 8,000 rand. It's on you, gentlemen. I'm selling to go. 208,000 rand. Hold rolled on. 9 I have online. To 10. Round it off, gentlemen. Give me to 10. Will you get about 10,000 rand ever like her? At 209,000 rand. Will you get about 10,000 rand ever like her? At 209,000 rand, I sell all the while. No other bidders. Men online, you roll out. Hold through, hold on. And I sell to my man on the floor for 209,000 rand. Let's make it's 209. Oh, sorry, yours is 210, not 209. 209 is online. 210 is yours. He's now got 211. 212, can I ask? Just hold on, we're still busy with that last car, my G's. This guy. 211, gentlemen, you're out. You're out. 211,000 and bar number 245 buys online. Thank you, sir. That's sold and confirmed as well, eh? Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going downhill now. We're going downhill. The cars are running out, ladies and gentlemen. I only have 5 more cars. 5 more cars. Here's a Ford Ranger. You can now come in, sir. We're ready for you. Here she comes up, the 2019 Ford Ranger. She does have a little bit on the run on the other side, 263,000 on the clock. But we sell her nonetheless. 150 you can have her. Yet about 150,000 and 100,000 I'm offered. Will you give me more now? I got about 100,000 rand I'm offered. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at her, 100,000. For a Ford Ranger double cab, 100,000 rand. Will you go 105? Look at the mileage on her. She's quite high. At 100,000 rand, I sell her to go first time. What do we do here now? Talk to me, Carly. Do you maybe have somebody else who can give me a little bit more? I've got 100,000 and 105, sir. 105, I've got you, men on the floor now. How about 110? 110, I'm bid again. How about you got about 10? Will you go 15 if you like her? At 110,000 rand, you roll out now. 110,000 rand, double cab. First time, second time, 115 and a half, sir. What about 120,000 rand? Don't do that, it's going to get you hurt, sir. Trust me, I know how I can get you where you need to be. 115, take 17 if you like her. 115, what about 16 if you like her? We can have a beer afterwards, we talk about this thing. 115 first time, second time. I'm going to sell this way for 115,000 rand, subject to confirmation. 120 online. You got to go again. 125, gentlemen, what do we do? She's a nice bucky. 125, she's a nice bucky at 120,000 rand first time, second time. 125 I have. Men online, where are you go? 130. We're rising the ladder slowly. In Africa, they say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting at 125. Men online, you're out. Men on the floor, you're in. 130, Mr. Grayling. Hello, sir. 130. Will you come back in at 35 if you like her? He had 130,000 rand. She's still cheaper the price, boys. Otherwise, I sell for 130,000 rand. Today, I'm making sure that I don't make sure there's no delay, sir. At 130,000 rand. You're out. You're in, sir. I sell for 130,000 rand. Oh, through all done. Men on the line, buys, bar number 267. Subject to confirmation, sir. For 130,000 rand. Here comes an answer Isuzu for you as well. 2019 is the year model here. Nice Isuzu for you. 2019 is the year model. Let's talk business. 254,000 on the clock. Let's do business here. Where do we go? 100,000. 100,000. 100,000. What? Thank you, sir. You're here. Please bring this guy for lessons afterwards. 100,000 I have. Ladies and gentlemen, I have. Man on the line has now got 100,000. Now you're going to have to go 105. 105, he says, I'm in, Mr. Auctioneer. I'm with you now. We are together now. At 105,000 Rand, 110 online. Now I got two buyers online now. Where's the other gentleman? 110 I go. Will he go 15? He had 110,000 Rand. 15 I have online. What about 120? He had 115,000 Rand. I got about a first time. Second time. Men on the line. I know you don't have 120. I had 120,000 Rand. I'm back again to the men online. What about 125? Gentlemen, it's just the two of you online. What about 125 to go? I'm looking for a little bit more here. Otherwise, I sell for 120,000 Rand. You roll out. Buyer 245. You're in, sir. At 120,000 Rand. First time. Second time. It is subject to confirmation. 25. Are you bidding or the cake is nice? Are you saying the cake is nice? Huh? For what? No, man. 121. This thing is going for 120,000. But I need 125. 121,000 Rand I have. What about 122? I got 121,000 Rand. I'm a greedy auctioneer. Now I got 122. Now you're going to have to go 123 if you like her. At 122,000 Rand. I sell to the man on the line. 123. What about 124? 123 first time. Second time. 24 online. Now you've started the whole problem for me now with these ones. See what's happening. Now we're going to spend the whole afternoon here. 125. What about 126? Listen to this man. I will see you next auction, eh? No problem. 126. What about 127? He had 126,000 Rand. I got about first time. Second time. 126,000. 7 I have online. Will you go 28? No problem. 127,000 Rand. I got about first time. Second time. 128. What about 9? They said it's your job, Mr. Auctioneer. They said. Okay. 129. What about 130? No problem. I see you next auction, next month, eh? 129. I'll show you how I do my job. 130,000 Rand. 129. I'm selling all the while to the man online. Another one. 130. 131. Oh my God, where are we going here? We're going all the way to the top, Collie. We've got 130,000 Rand. We're selling all the while though. At 130,000 Rand, there's no other bidders here. 130,000 Rand. 131. Will you come back in at 132? I'm going to have me some water. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like at 131, we're finally done. No other bidders here. Online is out. Your answer. And I sell for 131. Sold subject to confirmation. Buy number 245. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Nissan Magnite. What a nice car. I've sold a couple of them here on auction. Nissan Magnite. Look at the year model. 2024. 2024. This is what you want to look at. Recent cars, up-to-date cars. Look at the mileage. 16,000 on the clock. 16,000 on the clock. I sell her to go. She is available here. Have a look at her. From wherever you are today, I'm saying let's sell, sell, sell. Let's do business here. I've already got offers here coming in from the man online. Right, I'm offered already. Man online, 132,000 rand I'm offered online. Let's talk business, man on the floor. What about you? Where do we go? 134,000 rand I'm back in again. I got my man on the floor now at 134,000 rand. What do you got about 6,000 rand? I got about 134,000 rand. I sell to the man on the floor now. What do you got about 6,000? At 134,000 rand, I sell it all the while now to the man on the line. It's 6,000 rand is back in again. What do you got about 8,000 rand? I'm back again, man on the floor. What about now? 140,000 rand. I got 138,000 rand. I sell. It is to the man on the floor now. Got about a first time now. Got about 140,000 rand. I'm back in again now. 140. What do you got about 142,000 rand? I got a man on the floor. At 142,000 rand. What do you got about 44 to go? I got 142,000 rand. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Even at 142,000 rand. 44 online. What do you got about 46,000 rand? At 146,000 rand. I'm back in again now. I got about a man online now. Where are you? I got about 146,000 rand. Man online. Oh, there we go now. I got about 148,000 rand. This car is automatic. If you're sitting online, it's automatic. It's a Nissan Magnite. It's automatic. 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, 148 is what I have now with the man on the line. I got about 150,000 rand end user. What do we do now? Will you come begging again? Even at 150,000 rand, will you come begging at 152? Automatic Nissan Magnite 2024 with 16,000 on the clock. That's brand new. That's a dealership car. What do we do here? All the while I sell it to go 150,000 rand, man on the floor. What about 152,000 and I'm back in again? Man on the line is now back. Will you go 54, sir? 54 I have already. Man online. 2 more bidders online. What about 56,000 rand? I got 154,000 rand. Listen to me, man online. This car's automatic 2024. 16,000 on the clock. Here we are at 154,000. Somebody's falling asleep now. Otherwise, Muhammad's going to come up at 154, 56,000 rand. Man on the floor says, I'm also awake at 156,000. What about 58? At 156,000 rand first time, second time. Watch out. Now I got 58. New buyers. Now you're going to have to go 160. At 160,000 rand, I got new players in the place now. 160 now. Men online, where are you? Will you come making it 62? My bet is over here at 160,000 and I'm selling all the while. 160,000 and I got it the first time. He's back. 162. Yeah, will you come back in again, sir? You're going to have to go 164. I got 162 online. 64, I'm back now. What about 66,000 rand? It's an automatic. You know you put this car at this price on a dealership tomorrow morning. The students from the university is going to buy it. 164, I sell to the man on the floor. Who's selling now? Who's buying now? At 164,000 rand, we sell to the right on the floor. First time, 66 online, 68 on the floor. What about 170? I got about 168, 170, I got you on the floor. At 170,000 rand, at 170,000 rand. Yes, I know you're all still there. 172 online. Will you come back in at 74? I got 172,000 rand. 174. 172,000 and I got about the first time. 174 we got here on the floor. But I think this man is out of money. At 174,000 rand, somebody go 176 if you like her. You're out. You're out. I sell at 174,000 rand first time. Second time. How many is up? At 174,000 rand. There's no other bidders here. 176,000 and I'm back. Men online. Will you go 178? At 176,000 rand. Will you go 78? I don't know. It's up to you, sir. At 176,000 rand. First time. Second time. 178 I have. 178 I have. Everybody's pulling teeth now. Everybody's pulling hair now. I tell you what, 16,000 on the clock. Automatic. Nissan Magnite. 2024. I have the paper in my office. 178,000 rand. I tell you what, Carly, give them ones. Let them try once so they know they put their best foot forward. At 178,000 rand first time. At 178,000 rand second time. You can try your luck at 179. 179 I have now with the man online. I'm going to sell subject to confirmation. You're out. You're out. I sell to the man online. He's in at 179. There's no other bidders here. We might have to do a little bit of some calculations. But let's see where we get. We might come back and ask for more, sir. But for now, you are the winner. 179 all through, all done. STC buys there, buy number 283. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the second last vehicle for the day. Second last vehicle for the day. Please join me in accepting this beautiful Isuzu D-Max double cab water car. 105,000 on the clock she has. She's the last D-Max I'm putting up for auction today. Please have a look at her carefully now. 2019 is the year model. We will try and get you the tailgate there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you stress about that. You buy the car, we'll worry about the tailgate. Here she is, 2019, 200,000 Rand I asked for. Here, 200,000 Rand, somebody talk to me, where do we go here? Even at 200,000 Rand, 150 I'm offered. 150,000 Rand I'll take, thank you, sir. Here, 150,000 Rand, somebody go 155. Even 160 will help. 160,000 Rand I have already on the floor. Will you come back in at 160? 65. I have 170. I'm back in again. Went on the floor. He had 175,000 Rand on the floor. What about 180,000 Rand? It is the last one, ladies and gentlemen. What do I do? 185. I'm back in again on the floor. He had about 190,000 Rand. I'm back in again. Will you go? I got about 185,000 Rand. Man on the floor. 195, 200,000 Rand. Go again, Mr. Man on the floor. 200 I have. Will you get about 205? At 200,000 Rand for an extra 5. 205, you're on the market. You're out. I sell at 205. What about 210? 205,000 Rand first time. Second time. 205,000 Rand. I sell to confirm for 205,000 Rand. No other bidders, no other takers. 205,000 Rand bars. Sold and confirmed 205. Bar number there 234. Right, ladies and gentlemen, before I close off the day, before I close off the afternoon, before I close off the auction, I really want to say thank you so much. It was so exciting today. Really nice stock coming through, ladies and gentlemen. With every single auction, we get to understand what kind of stock you want. What do you guys want us to bring you to the market? We've got all the cars that you want. Nissans, Toyotas, hard bodies, double cabs, single cabs. You keep telling us what you want. We'll keep bringing them to the floor. Thank you so much for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Our next auction, of course, would be advertised on our website, www.highstreetauction.co, Fleetco as well. And ladies and gentlemen, please always make sure that, of course, if you are wanting more information on these vehicles, you can come over to our offices out in Selby, or alternatively, you can speak to us via the cell phone platform. To my team and everybody else, thank you guys. Great effort today, ladies and gentlemen. The last vehicle for the day. Here comes a 2019 Ford Ranger double cab. It's done a little bit of time. 284,000 Rand, but you know what? I bring her to the market nonetheless. 190,000 Rand you can offer me. I'll take even 100,000 Rand to go. Here about 100,000 Rand. I'm looking for everybody. Got 100,000 Rand. I'm offered. At 100,000 Rand, I got you now, sir. But you come making out about 105. At 100,000 Rand, I'm looking for a little bit more now. But you got about 105. 100,000 Rand, I sell the wall now, but I got about a 105. At 100,000 Rand, got about a first time now. I got about a second time now. I got about 100,000 Rand now, 105 I have. What do you got about a 110, sir? 110, I got you again now. What do you got about a 15,000 Rand? What do you go? I got about 110,000 Rand, visit against you now. It's your job to buy this car. What about 115,000 Rand to go? I got about 110,000 Rand. What do you got about 112? I got 110. 110,000 Rand, I got about 15. 112,000 and I got you now. What do you got about 14? I got about 112,000. You're going to have to try hard. You're going to have to try hard. At 112,000 and go 14. At 112,000, 14 I have. What about 116,000? You're out. He's in. 114,000 and you're still over here. Subject to confirmation. At 114,000 Rand first time. Do you know what will happen? Or come Monday, he's going to come ask me, so what happened with that Bucky? And then I say, I sold it for 100. His heart is going to be very sore. 114 I have. Will you go 16? Otherwise, I sell over here. 115 he wants. You might as well. 115,000 rand. First time. Second time. 117,000 and a half is against you now. What about you, sir? I got about 116,000 rand. Sorry, man. 116,000 is that side. Muhammad is up. Huh? In a half. No. I don't do halves when I sell cars. When I sell cars, I only do ones. Halves are for hubcaps. 116,000 rand. 117 is the offer. 117 and a half. 118. What about 118? I got 117,000 rand from this gentleman here. I sell for the first time. I sell for the second time. 117,000 randa. 18 and a half. 19. It's not me. At least you know I was not involved. Ah, this guy. This guy. Listen to this guy. 118,000 rand. Second time. 118,000. 19. 119 I have him. What about 120, sir? Help me close off here, sir. 120. 120 I have. You're out. You're in. At 120,000 rand. Don't leave so early, sir. I want us to have a beer and talk about this new relationship we have. But I sell for 120,000 rand. Hold through. Hold on to the man in the corner. 120,000 rand. Hold through, hold on. Thank you for all your support, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to seeing you again next auction, Mr. Stanley and Madam. Thank you as well. Thank you to the guys in the corner. Thank you to everyone. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have a lovely afternoon further. Don't forget, if you need to speak to us, do catch us on our cells. And we wish you all the best of luck. My name is Gifting Gwenya. I've been your auctioneer. Over and out.